And here we go.
Yo, what is up everybody? Collector Joey here. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day today. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of the week. What a big week it's been for Hot Toys. Holy crap, guys. I feel like I've been watching like Hot Toys stuff all day because of this release, and I'm not even like a huge OT fan like that, but it's been really fun just seeing a lot of the, Joker stuff, a lot of the Han Solo stuff. That's really fun to watch to me, get a lot of insight and things like that, and just, get a lot of knowledge of these Hot Toys and everything. But anyways, guys, all you guys coming in here, thank you so much. I see the comments over there already, but we're going to introduce the panel. Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button. Everybody's stuff is down there in that description if you guys want to hit a follow, like, subscribe, everything. But liking the video will do just fine. So we're going to start off with, let's see who I picked today. I think I'm going to start off with the artist of the group. So here we go. We got Mr. Danny.
What's
I
up,
caught him
man?
off guard.
How you doing, Joey? I was like, man, I'm never first, but that's throwing me off, man. You were interrupting the sacred timeline like that, bro. How you doing, man? Everybody, welcome to Copper Drop. Dude, yeah, you're right, dude. What an excellent week. We have a very special guest tonight. I'm very excited. Huge week. Bigger week than last week. Maybe that's why they were just sleeping on us last week and just giving us all the... We're eating good this week. I'll just say that. I'm excited for tonight.
I know. But thank you for being here, as always. I really appreciate it. And you guys know Danny made the little kangaroo over there in the corner. I don't know where I can point, wherever it is. Yeah, right there. Danny made that for us. That's the Copper Drop kind of mascot we have. So thank you so much for that, Danny. I really appreciate it.
Of course, brother. Of course.
All right, we're going to get the awesome Austin in here, too. What is up, Austin? I wanted to say
guys.
Instagram. I wanted to say Instagram famous, but you hate when I do that, so I'm not going to do that.
Definitely not. But I'm happy to be here with you guys. I was out last week, so making it up.
I know. Yeah, and you got the Collector Joey shirt on. Dang.
Of course.
Welcome back, brother.
I love that.
Representing.
Thank you.
Size large, guys. If you're interested.
Do you think I need to center it a little better? The Collector Joey emblem on the
Austin's
front?
like, no, man, it shows my muscles perfectly.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
Is it good?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, man, it's like a logo.
I don't know. I'm pretty excited for a Copper Drop shirt, though.
I know, man. I need to get to doing that. I just had a lot of
on
work
it, Joey.
recently.
I'll invest. Don't worry. I'll help you.
All right. Thank you so much, Austin, for being here all the time. Thank you so much. But next guy we have, this guy's been on lives everywhere. He's freaking famous now. I don't know. He's too famous for us now.
Dude, whatever,
like
man.
What's
going on, man?
podcasts.
Damn,
And
chill.
are you gonna
chill,
get
chill.
So I see you got, as I say every week, your little AirPods on. I see that. But are you gonna get that Apple Vision? I bet you are, huh? The Apple Vision, right?
I didn't want to say anything, but I'm actually live on the Apple Vision right now. This is just AI that you're seeing right now. This is part of the new Siri program. So I'm actually watching this through the Apple Vision. So I got early prototype, man. Early prototype, along with a early prototype. I don't know, man. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure it might be. Dude, actually, it's quite interesting. We should probably talk about that sometime later on because it has a lot of potential and stuff. But thank you for having me, Joey, and it's a pleasure to be here tonight with the panel, and I'm excited for our special guest as well, man. A lot of things happen. I feel like it's been a long time since the last episode. I don't know why. I don't know if this week was just, I don't know if it was just a long week or what, but I'm glad to be here tonight, man.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. All right, guys. You guys know we have a special guest every week, and this one's a very special one. Awesome channel. Love this guy right here. And we've met in person. So the Ben Thomas Show. Ben Thomas, how are you, my good sir?
Good, guys. Thank you so much for the warm welcome. I appreciate it. Copper Drop, my first time here. I am very excited about it, not gonna lie. And like you said, Joey, we have so much cool shit to talk about, and it feels like it's all happening today. I got home from work. I had a crazy day at work and saw all the news, and so I'm excited to hear you guys' first takes on everything, and very, very excited to be here. So thank you for the warm welcome.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Let's get nuts, man.
All the way from Canada, too.
Damn.
100%.
You said there's a big snowstorm happening right now, right?
Big snowstorm. So if I get a little janky every once in a while, you guys just let me know, okay? But it's as long as I don't get buried, maybe I can work from home tomorrow.
Ben's a trooper, man. Ben's a trooper.
Little snow day.
Yeah.
So it was cool. It was cool to meet you guys in actual person. And sit with you guys, have a drink and everything. That was cool. So.
That was awesome. I loved that. That was a really fun time. Really good weekend that I'll remember probably forever.
Heck yeah, dude.
But
100%.
Until next year.
Until next week,
Until part 2.
100%.
All right, guys, let's get into the chat really quick. There's a lot of you guys already in here. I really appreciate all the love you show all of us on Copper Drop every week. It's very appreciated. Sorry. We got some guy in here saying, "What's up, my favorite peoples? What's up, some guy? This is the freaking backbone to this channel because he's always sending the links. He's always, helping and everything like that with this channel. Awesome guy. Thank you so much, some guy. Really appreciate it.
Essentially, backbone to the community,
Yeah, yeah, exactly. He is
for sure
here. Everywhere.
I like that the screen name is just some guy too. It's just like some guy exists out there who helps us all the time. Thank you so much, some guy.
He is the Nick Fury of 1/6 scale community, man.
I heard he's Santa Claus. That was one of the rumors I heard. Santa Claus.
He's the Force,
He really
dude.
is.
He's the Force.
Nick Fury. We got Classy Thomas in here. What is up? Happy Thursday, Cop or Drop. Yes, thank you so much for being here, SpongeBob SquareBalls. I know he's always with you, Ben. He's always over there on Let's Get Nuts. So love to see that every Sunday.
Classy Thomas is awesome, and it always makes me laugh whenever I hear somebody else now refer to him as Classy Thomas because I'm just like, I'm so happy it stuck for him. He's such a great guy. So
he was a guest a while back, a while back, and I didn't know whether to call him SpongeBob SquareBalls or Classy Thomas. So I think we just ended up calling him Classy Thomas too.
We've rebranded him.
Brick, what is up? How are you doing? Cop or Drop, baby? Yes, sir. Cop or Drop is kind of like a thing that you can wind down to at night, get ready to go to sleep. That's what I like. Like you're just chilling. That's what I kind of like. How it's a little bit later in the day. So, but we do have Spunky Cold Santa in here. Also met him in person. Awesome guy as well. From earlier to answer. Crosshair is the new in the house in this house. How about you? So you guys exchange what's new in the chat in your house too. Thank you for being here. Action the Box Ricardo. If you guys haven't checked him out on Instagram, one of the best collections I have ever seen. Honestly, you guys need to check him out on Instagram.
Yeah, Action in the Box. I mean, that is like he has the perfect example of to have a figure and then how to enhance and bring out the full quality of that figure without having to buy 12 different ones or all these companion pieces. It's fantastic. Also, the way he has it displayed. Awesome.
Elegant, man. Elegant display, dude.
Clean.
Elegant, yeah.
I agree.
Also, one more thing regarding Crosshair. That's gonna be one of those figures that I'm going to have to play the long game for because I'm not spending the secondary market prices on them. But I don't know about you guys. It kind of makes it fun too because you kind of have to kind of like wait and kind of play it out.
Depending on the figure, yeah.
Yeah.
10 grand later. Damn, I should have gotten it.
Look, I'm not completionist, man. It's not gonna hurt
Just
me one
kidding.
way or another if I don't get it for the price I want.
We got Steve in here too. What is up? Showing the cop or drop, and also
Cheers.
the Joey in there. Cheers. We need to get Steve back on here eventually. That would be awesome. We also do have Cylon in here. We need Cylon in here too, man.
My dude.
100%.
Cylon. Yes. Channel member as well. Let's see. How you figure was in the chats earlier as well. I've been seeing him all over everywhere. Just want to come on here and say Catwoman 2.0 looks amazing, and I am hoping Collector Joey agrees with me on stream. Hope everyone is having a great night. Yeah, that figure is something else, man. I like it. I really do. Dynamite 41, if you guys like GameStop stocks, make sure to hit him up. He's a really good friend of mine. Awesome guy, makes funny videos. Y'all check him out. Also, Broke on Toys is in here. Hello. We got the movie canon as well. Evening, everyone, fellow collectors. Just PO'd Han. Okay. It's gonna be a good year. Thank you, Gio, so much, and channel member as well. Figurecraft. I was on Figurecraft's channel as well last week. That was a really good one, man.
I hate that I missed that.
Yeah, it was a really fun stream. I want to get I forgot. Figurecraft, you're gonna have to remind me of what his name is. It's Relics. I know that at the end, but I keep forgetting what it is. I'm gonna have to get him on the show because he has so much cool stuff, guys. Like, just looking in his background, he has a lot of knowledge of this. I know that. Boba Fettuccini, of course, was on here last week with coming in for Austin. He subbed in for him. Thank you so much for being here, Boba. Yeah. Collecting madness in here. Hey, collectors, gonna enjoy hearing some opinions over these amazing announcements and releases over some cereal. Yeah, we're gonna be doing some of that. Venom Tech is in here. What is up, yo? What's up, everybody? Austin in the chat, warming up, everybody. So is Ben. Yomo in here, another backbone to this community. Yomo, awesome guy. We need to see Yomo on some more streams.
He has been on some streams actually. He needs to be an everyday stream, like 7 days a week. No excuses, Yomo. No excuses.
High praise.
He's a natural, man. Christian Cooper, another guy we need to get on here, man. Christian Cooper's always there. Yes.
He's going to a MegaCon in Orlando.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. I think my mom's in
So
Orlando.
hopefully he's going to be able to meet a lot of people that way.
Yeah. I hope to see some pictures. Felix in here. Anakin Skywalker, Solo, Luke, no different. Solo's Luke, no different. That's Felix. That's a good friend of mine too, in real life, I guess you could say. Let's keep going. Who do we have in here? If I skip you, I am so sorry. We have a lot of people in here. Aaron Collects is in here as well. Awesome guy. We had him on the show a couple times ago, 2 weeks ago. Awesome. We need to get a Joey to buy Han. I don't know. That Han is getting bashed pretty hard. I'm kind of seeing 50-50s on Han right now, but we're going to get to that a little later. I haven't even asked Austin. I haven't asked anybody on the panel, Danny or Zio, anybody about their opinion because I kind of wanted to wait till today to hear that. So David is in here. Here in Collector Joe as I go to the casinos. Yes, that's a good friend of mine too, David. Get well. He sprained his ankle while we were playing basketball. So y'all wish David get well, because man,
get well and win big, man.
Yeah, win big, David. Man, I've been knowing David for over probably 15 years. Let's go. Yes, Nick's Collectibles. If you guys haven't checked out Nick's picture of all 3 Spider-Mans, that thing is crazy. Check that out. Yes, check it out. Let's see if anybody new popped in here while we were talking. 12-inch boost stream. We all met him in person as well. What an awesome guy. He did have a Patriot shirt on, so it wasn't all the way awesome, but it was awesome enough for me. But thank you
Moose
for being
is a
here.
legend.
Moose, he is.
Moose-
He really is another
is cool.
backbone to this community. Yeah, we got Chris in here as well. Miami's nemesis. Thank you so much for being
Yo.
here. Mrs. Spotchka as well. Let's see. If I miss you, like I said, I am so sorry. I'm just going down the line and scrolling, seeing if anybody new popped in here. I see y'all talking amongst yourselves and everything. But it looks like, MB Dyson is here as well. MB Dyson, you are a real one. You probably don't know why I think that, but you are.
I know.
Yeah, Austin knows why, and a couple other people. Eclectic Collector, hello, my good sir, always here. I think he's been on like every single copper drop. I think he really has. And Mark Attack as well, my guy. Insomnia Strikes Back. Yeah, it's a little bit. Yeah, it depends on what time zone you are in. And Obi Dave Kenobi, what is up? I try to make sure I get down to the bottom of the list. I know it's a lot of talking. It's been 15 minutes already. But I do have some things to talk about with you, Ben. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions like I do normally with our special guests. So
hot seat.
prepared. Yeah.
Seat's
yeah.
warming up. Love to see it.
So Ben, as our special guest, I just want to ask you a few things. People probably already know about this about you and everything like that, but it doesn't hurt to get known to newer audience and
yeah, man.
share these things. Yeah. So
yeah.
I just want to ask, when did you start collecting? I guess like 1/6 scale figures.
My first 1/6 scale figure was in 2010, and it was the very first version of the Heath Ledger Joker.
Okay.
But I got it from an ex, and so
Okay.
we broke up actually pretty shortly after, so I sold it. And then the very next person I dated, which was also in 2010, got me the DX12.
Dang,
Batman.
you just getting these
And
figures for
so-
free or what?
Yes, I don't know what I did right, but I ended up still having that one in my collection. And even though I've upgraded them a little bit, it's the oldest figure here for now, at least that
Okay.
I've purchased. There's
Yeah.
figures that I have that are older, but
Okay.
I'm sorry that I haven't
All right.
purchased. I should say.
I like to hear it.
Thank you. Got lucky.
Yeah. So 2010, dang. So you've been in the game pretty long. You've seen a few things.
He's an OG.
Time. OG Ben.
Veteran.
Yeah.
I remember when I
Veteran, yeah.
got that figure in hand, though. Like, to me, there was no possible way you'd be able to get a better Batman. It, like, holding it in my hand for the first time, it was like, this is the coolest Batman I've ever seen. Like, nobody will ever top this. And then they've shown us time and time and again that's not the case. But I like that about collecting. So
Okay. Next question I have is, how did you come up with your name?
it's a good question.
Yeah, come on. No, I'm just
So-
kidding. So of course it's easy because it's your name, but like,
It's not
how
my
did
name.
you? Oh,
It's actually not my name. Yeah.
how do
His
I
first
know?
name.
I know. I just smashed everybody's
I do.
dreams.
His name's Joey, actually. And I don't know if anybody do.
So
I think, have you said this to anybody before? Have you told
maybe
anybody this?
probably.
I heard it was Ben Kenobi. That's what I heard.
People have tried to determine what my real name is, but
Yeah.
but no. So when I first started like watching the community quite a bit more was in early like COVID times. I think everybody was sitting around the couch watching streams at that point. And I really liked Marco's channel, 16 Fix. I liked his podcast with Gigi. I thought that was really fun. And I'd reached out to him a couple times because he was just starting to get started streaming with the Collecting Weekly guys. And I really liked their show too. I was a big fan of
Yeah.
Dean and those guys and Zach. And so I reached out to Marco to be like, hey, I'd really like to stream with you guys at some point. Can you give me some advice on like what kind of microphone I should buy? If I should buy a web camera, can I get away with a cell phone? Like, I don't really know if I want to do this full time, but like it would be really fun to just talk about figures with somebody other than like basically myself. Because I think like a lot of us before this community, we didn't know many other people who did what we do, right? And so there wasn't an outlet for it. And he graciously invited me on to 16 Fix, and he was like, you need to pick a name because we're going to ask you, people are going to want to know where to find you. And in order to legitimize yourself a little bit, if you have like a channel that could help. And so I stayed up till like 1:30 in the morning, like sending him different, like, collecting names and all of this stuff. And he was like, well, what do you really like about collecting though? And for me, it was nostalgia. It was, I like everything, like, but not everything at the same time. Like the things that are most important to me, I wanted to be able to talk about, because I didn't want to be a negative channel. If I was going to have one, I wanted to be excited about the shit that I talk about. You know that if you tune into my show, I'm genuinely passionate about the things that I want to talk about.
Or you come up with things that, like, whenever I went on your show, you had a whole, like, I can barely come up with 4 things to talk about on the show. There was a whole list of things, and I was like, dang, like, you really, like, know your shit, you know? I love that.
I appreciate that, but, like, I loved Hot Toys, I love NECA, I love small scales, I love different IPs like Star Wars and Star Trek, and old stuff, Terminators, He-Man, all that kind of stuff, right? And so I couldn't pick one. I didn't want to kind of put myself in one category of just being able to talk about Hot Toys or just being able to talk about Star Wars. And so my middle name is Thomas, not my last name. But because I'm in a sales job and I'm out in the public eye all the time, I didn't want people to find out who I was. So I was like, what about the Ben Thomas show? And Marco was like, I think that's it. And the point of that was that if you come to my show, anything that I talk about there, I feel passionate about. I don't have to feel siloed by any one thing. So
like
long-winded answer. I apologize.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. No,
one of my favorite answers someone's given to that question, bro. That's awesome.
That is cool, because like I wanted that too, like where you're not like just like Hot Toys, you know, like stuck in that part. So it's just like I had to have, like, I wanted it with my name, of course, but that's why I was like collector, you know, anything you can collect. So I mean, Collector Joey too. But I like how you did that. That's awesome.
And Marco was really a lot of help. Marco was a lot of help. Again, he was gracious enough to even like help me figure out what my first like my logo would look like and everything, so I could even just start a channel, mostly so I could just be on the show with him. So
that's dope.
I love that. It's awesome. And then just one last question. I saw your collection tour. If you guys haven't checked it out, make sure you check it out on Ben's channel. That's man. You have such a diverse collection. I love it. So what's kind of, I know there was a lot of different things, but how many figures do you have, and what would you think is the main IP that you would collect?
That is a good question. So I would say DC is the main one that I collect. That's really where I got started,
baby.
For sure. I love my Reeve Superman. I love the the Jack Nicholson Joker that I'd gotten recently. I love some of those old ones, but also I've always loved kind of all the Batman versions. I think DC would be my favorite, but I think 40 figures now, maybe just shy of 40. And then I think I've got about 8 or 9 pre-orders right now. So not as crazy as everybody. I think the big thing for me was I always wanted to try and cultivate the collection as much as I can, because I like so much stuff that if I started to buy everything, like I would need a second job. You'd never see me on stream. I would not have any time. But the cool thing is that, like, with my collection tour, one of the things that I want people to feel if they ever come and visit is when you walk into my space, you know exactly what I love. Every representation is in here. There's not one figure that somebody could walk up to and be like, so tell me about why you got this figure. And I'd be like, oh, just because it was on sale, or because it was, like it might go up in value, or any of those reasons. It was because it's one of my favorite characters. And those things change all the time. I literally just put a crow, from the film, the crow, in my collection just the other day, because for the first time in 36 years, I finally watched that movie and thought it was friggin' awesome. Yeah. And so I went and collected a piece of it, and again, that's what I do. So
okay. I actually learned something from that video. Like you said that he passed away during the movie, and then you said like Dark Knight got a lot of inspiration kind of from that movie.
I think a lot of films did. I mean, John Wick. Yeah. So even Brandon Lee's body double in that film was a person named Chad Stahelski. And Chad Stahelski is the director of the John Wick film franchise.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, I mean, again, I think it's one of those films that creatively you can see at least similarities. Not to say that other films took inspiration even from it, but I think all films find a way to learn from each other and build off good things slowly over time. That's why we see repeated styles of movies over our lifespan. So, but I think it was for the best. I say that The Crow is kind of like a John Wick Joker. All at the same time.
All right. Yeah. I might have to check that out one day. I need to.
Thank you.
I haven't watched it.
Yeah. I showed off some of my video game, my old, like, even just my favorite Nintendo 64 games and like SNES games and like some random shit. Because I'm like, if you guys want to see it, like it's in here, but they're all super cool stuff. So
I did that too. I even showed off like my PlayStation.
Yeah, right. Like, why not?
It's
all stuff that represents me, right? But I was happy people watched it, because the one thing about collection tours, if a lot of you guys don't necessarily make content, is it's one of the most time-consuming things possible. Because not only do you want to try and get a good shot of everything, actually like taking everything out physically and like filming everything and putting it all together, I think it took me a week to film it and edit it. So the fact that people watched it was complimentary. I appreciated it.
Honestly, after seeing so many people, especially like someone like yours who actually put in a lot of effort and whatnot, I did my collection tour, one of my first few videos, and I really had no idea what I was doing, and I did it really quickly. I'm so happy with how it turned out at the time, but I can't wait to redo it this year.
Yeah, an update will still be awesome, man. People will still look forward to that for sure.
Of course. So you guys ready to get into some figures? Yeah. Oh, first I want to give a shout out to some people just real quick. These are the Joeys that are here. Thank you guys so much. These are everybody that helped this channel run and devote $3 every month. Thank you so much. You don't have to do that. Just a like, I really appreciate it. Daniel Brancato, we got Fig Geeks, Blurred Dad Life, 12-inch Move Stream, Beskar Kid, Myra, The Ben Thomas Show, Renz. Also, you do have Funky Cold Santa, Philip the Fool, Yomo, Aaron Collects, Boba Fettuccini, Good Old Spotchka. You have Felix Gonzalez, Avio, Cylon. You also have the Movie Canon Collection Obsession, Evil Sneaker, and Some Guy. Thank y'all so much. It is very appreciated. I keep messing that word up. But first thing I want to talk to you
look
guys
like movie
about,
credits, dude. You're gonna have to get a big ass Joey screen, bro.
There's gonna be. I hope. Well, I don't know. There's gonna be a point where I have to fit it somehow. Right now it's fitting good, but hopefully, I don't know. That's a good thing, I guess. But
Rise of the Planet of the Joeys.
I know, right? Here's the first thing right here we have to talk about now. This one, when did this one get released again? Or released. It was like Friday. When was it? Was it Monday?
This week.
Tuesday, Monday.
It was this week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So this one looks good to me. So I'm gonna, of course, ask you guys copper drop on this. I'll just go down the line. For me, honestly, after watching a few videos of it in hand, I'm thinking about Cop. I'm leaning more towards Cop now. So I had actually pre-ordered this and then I canceled it because I was like, I just want Anakin on my shelf, like going like stages of him to Vader. But now, him and her would look very good together, honestly. So I'm thinking about it. But Danny, is this a cop or drop for you? I know you're selling a lot of Star Wars stuff right now, but
a lot of Star Wars stuff, right? Yeah, because you know the prequels right now in the collection, I don't really have a proper room for the prequel stuff. But this is a really good looking figure. If I find this for like a super good deal, maybe, because this would look really good with that Episode 2 Anakin. Head sculpt. Some people are saying I think that it looks very similar to the Love and Thunder sculpt. Is what it is. I think it still looks like Natalie Portman somewhat compared to like a lot of other female head sculpts, right? Like I think of Kate Bishop, right? Like this looks more like Natalie Portman than that figure looks like Haley Steinfeld. So
I think so too.
Not for me, but I'm excited for the Star Wars fans of the community. But drop.
Yeah, same here. So Austin, I think I know what your answer is on this one, but let everybody know what your answer is.
Yeah, so Cop. Yeah, I got this bought. Absolutely very excited to have her in the collection. Can't wait to get her. She's gonna pair, I hope, very well with Episode 2 Anakin. Yeah, I think she's fine. I mean, I know some people have some critiques about it. I have none, really. This is sculpt's good. Likeness is there for me. I'm happy.
Yeah, I think this really went well with the prototype. I think that it doesn't look much off from it to me, honestly. And even with the videos too of them, like MRC unboxed it, and then you had Sideshow's unboxing as well. Looks amazing. I think it looks so good. I just hope it doesn't yellow over time. But you know what? Only time's gonna tell.
Only
Yeah,
time's
yeah.
gonna tell. So, and honestly, that's
It
kind of
looks
part
like
of the
it would
hobby. Do you want that to happen on a figure that you're spending this kind of money on?
Yeah.
No, but it's kind of part of it. I mean, we all kind of know if we buy a figure, the pleather may not actually last 10 years.
Mhm.
They may wrinkle certain articles of clothing. I mean, that's kind of all part of it, though.
By that time, there's
I mean,
gonna
on
be a
top of that,
Superhero
like
with
the
this.
outfit is supposed to get dirty. Like she was in the sand, right? So the yellowing shouldn't be that much of a problem. I don't know.
Yeah.
No Cheetos. No Cheetos.
Yeah, no Cheetos, gloves all the
Cheetos
way.
down.
I mean, she does kind of roll all over the sand in Geonosis, so
I mean,
maybe it'll fit.
Imagine
Yeah.
someone customizing her and just putting like crushing up some Cheetos and just dropping her and shaking it in there. Bro, I wonder what that would
I'm
fucking
just
look like.
how about Cheetos all night.
I mean-
the 3 scratches on the back and whatnot.
I'm curious if he's gonna make
That'd
a
be
display
dope.
with like the like that pillar that she's attached to in
Mhm.
episode 2.
Yeah,
That'd be
man.
kind of cool.
That'd be dope.
I can see people customizing this one for a battle damage look. I can see that.
Yeah.
It'd be a little, yeah. Maybe it depends on what body's underneath. But Zio, is this a cop or a drop for you?
This is a drop for me, man. I'm in the same
Yeah.
boat as you, where for the prequels, I'm kind of just sticking to Anakin, and
Yeah.
just kind of leading into Vader, and then everything else is kind of in the they call it the Mandoverse, and then a few clone troopers here and there. But it just not the route of the collection that I want right now. Building lines from the prequels and the second movie, so. Not for me, man. It's gonna be a drop. I mean, there's some pictures that look really good for her. I haven't seen too many
know why I
pictures of her,
don't.
to be honest.
Yeah.
But some of them look great, man. Some of them do look great. So I'm happy
here,
for
let
those
me-
people
let
that
me-
have been waiting for a Padme.
Let me do this real quick. Hold on. Let me take this off, and then I'll show you. I'll put the little video that Sideshow put up. Let's see if I. Can
I haven't
see
seen
this
it,
real
so
quick.
I'm excited.
You haven't seen?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's see.
I think I
Haven't
had it
seen
ready.
it
Right here. Yeah.
And
I don't think
Joey's
I've
trying to sell
really
us a
ever
Padme.
seen any of their videos. So
Okay, here we go.
Not many.
Here it is. So this is the box. I kind of like the box a lot. It looks really good.
How the clone? That's how the clone troopers boxes.
Yeah.
So, like I think every episode 2 release has been like that. The battle droid, super battle droid, R2.
I didn't. Yeah.
I think she looks better like this.
Yeah. I think so too.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of like the desert
That-
scarf looking thing.
Yeah.
The cat. The
That's
cat.
This thing right here. What are these? Oh, this is probably part of the base, right? Is it? Yeah.
What are you thinking, Ben Thomas?
Yeah. Yeah. Is this a cop or a drop for you, Ben?
It's an
Whatever your
interesting
name
question.
is.
Yeah, whatever. Who are you again?
Who the hell
Who
are you?
Some
are
guy.
you? We just literally have a stranger on here.
So the quick Reader's Digest version for me, I think, would be when I think about the prequels, I still think most about The Phantom Menace. And I was like a 10-year-old kid when that movie came out. I know I'm a little older than you guys, I think, on that side of it. And I remember like the carded figures that you could get with like the comm thing, like the comm system where you could like plug the little plastic chip in and hear their voice and stuff. And we would trade those figures on the playground. I saw that movie over and over and over again. So when I think back to the prequels, The Phantom Menace really sticks out, and then really truly what happens to Anakin in Revenge of the Sith, that really stuck out to me. The Attack of the Clones was always the film that felt in between, and the one that I would say that I watched the least of that original prequel trilogy. So for me, when I think about her, I think more about her iconic Queen Amidala looks, which I know that Hot Toys has kind of teased that episode 1 is coming, so we're going to get something from them. I think in terms of standout pieces in the collection, a really nice looking Queen Amidala figure in the collection would be pretty nice. Too sweet, as the Wolfpack might say. And so for me, that's what I'm kind of holding out for right now. While I think this actually... There's very few figures that I think turn out better with the final than they looked in the prototype. I didn't totally love the likeness with the prototype. I actually think that they improved it from more of the angles that we see her at. I see Natalie Portman in here. I do see the criticism that she does look a little bit more like older Natalie Portman, like her face shape did change from her youth into her mature womanhood. So she looks a little different, but it 1000% looks like Padme even still, let's be honest. It's just that the outfit for me is a little more on the boring side. I think I try to collect only one version of my favorite characters. And again, the Queen Amidala version of her really stands out in my mind eye. So I'm going to cross my fingers for an episode 1 figure at some point. But I think people should be super happy with what we got here. I think it's better than what the prototype was.
Okay.
But it's a drop.
Okay, it's a drop. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. It looks like you can articulate this thing pretty good. Like even with all that, all the fabric.
I think that's one of the benefits
Layers.
of having like a more simple attire. It doesn't restrict really any of the movement, it seems.
Yeah.
Right,
I was about to say, majority of their Star Wars releases the last year with the simple outfits, like think Mando, Luke, Cad Bane, hell, anybody like you said, Mandalorian. Even if they have cloth and you can take a fat suit out of them, yeah, man, like the posability on this is gonna be crazy. Yeah, man.
This one's great.
I will say I'm actually excited to get her just like to have that representation in the collection. But Ben, you're not wrong. Queen Amidala, that would absolutely be my first choice though. The red gown like that is
that pop in the
that's
collection,
elegant.
man.
Do you also think they
Wow.
might take advantage of some low-hanging fruit and give us a battle damage version of this figure as well, with the stomach exposed as like an SDCC exclusive or anything like that? Or do you think that they'll just leave it as this version? Because even when you search this outfit in particular, it usually comes up with her battle damaged and exposed, not the fully suited up version of her. So I don't know.
Hell, even in Lego, that's how it is.
Really?
Yeah.
I think
It's crazy.
I think they will, but probably not soon. Just because, well, maybe. I mean, they've done it before with different figures,
depends.
but yeah, but
That'd be cool though.
it would. I would really think that would be cool with the battle damage look. But
Man, I'm
let's
the
see
only
what-
cop this time.
Yeah, let's see what the people have to say. We got 18 votes, guys. So cop is at 55% and drop is at 44%. So this was a pretty close one.
It's more split
Yeah.
than I would have thought. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Let's see who popped in here while we were talking about that really quick. We did have Funky Cold Santa saying cop, using the cop emoji. Thank you so much for using that. Joey, you should do the names like the Star Wars crawl. Wait, what?
He's talking
Joey,
about
you
the Joey's.
The Joey's, yeah.
Yeah. Like I always forget
'Cause he
that's
was
what
saying
it's called, the crawl.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see what you mean. I try to do it like that, but I'm not good at technology really. I just use Canva. Thank you for putting all the Joey's Yomo. Thanks, buddy. I'm excited to share with y'all. Yes. Let's see. You need Padme, Joey. Why is everybody trying to sell me on all these figures today? Connor was trying to sell me on the Han Solo earlier on the live. I was like, I don't know if I'm a big enough Star Wars fan for that yet. But let's see. Mommy Padme coming home. That's what Chris is saying. Thank you. I agree, Austin. I think the likeness is really good. That sideshow unboxing really showed how solid this figure is. It is. It's pretty good. I think it's a nice touch to have a good articulation with this figure. I have gotten the Star Wars figures. I haven't gotten a Star Wars figure since Snowspeeder Luke. I think 2 years ago. So I think I saw you say that, MB Dyson, in one of the other chats as well. Obi Dave saying Comtech, hell yeah, still have it, and some clips for it. I think he's probably talking to somebody else. I don't know, or I don't know what he's talking about. But thank you for
Talking about the
commenting.
Phantom Menace little toy
he?
accessory. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I think that's what
I
it's
don't know.
called. I don't know.
Is it? I don't know. Tell us, Obi, what you're saying. 'Cause
Or
I
Ben.
don't
I don't know.
Or Ben, yeah.
The
Ben,
Phantom
yeah.
Menace episode 1 figures, like the little.
The Comtech
Yeah.
is the piece of
Comtech.
equipment that you would stick the plastic cartridge in and hear the voice through.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's replying to you. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Okay. I got you. Padme Cop is what Collection Obsession is saying. Natalie Portman doesn't even sign stuff with battle damage. No chance of battle damage version, I think. Oh, okay. All right. Bob Dylan will be making a battle damage version for sure. I can see that happening.
Nice.
I can. Shout out Bob. Bob's an awesome guy. Another backbone in this community as well. Let's see. Let's go to the next thing, guys. So now that we got that on here, let me just exit out of this real quick, and we'll talk. So the next thing that I got for us is something that, you know, as 6 scale collectors, we don't see much, but I'm pretty sure that this is going to be appreciated by a lot of people. I mean, it is kind of out of our price range, and a lot of us like, you know, Jurassic Park in here. I believe, Ben, you like Jurassic Park as well, right? I know that for sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think all of us love Jurassic Park, and I stumbled upon this from Prime One. So this is a 6 scale Velociraptor from Jurassic Park 3, and I think this is such a famous raptor that I was really surprised in seeing this. Like, I was like, whoa, like this looks really cool, until I saw the price, of course. With this is $1,000, guys, for this statue. Jesus. I mean, it looks good, but it's kind of like J&D. It's kind of priced out for me. We don't really have to say cop or drop, because it kind of, you know, drop. It's way out of
drop for me.
If you do want to cop it though, let us know in the
crazy though.
In the comments, let us know. But as a Jurassic Park fan, do you guys think this is cool? I know there's one guy on Instagram that has so much Jurassic Park shit. I forgot his name. Is like I forgot his name.
I'm a buddy, Jurassic Django. Yeah. I think that's his name. He has a lot.
Yeah,
that's dope.
This is cool.
I'm excited for Jurassic Park fans for this, because this like, if this sells, that means they're gonna do more dinos, right? Like, yeah. I'm not gonna just put this out here, but one can hope a T-Rex, maybe.
I would like a resonating chamber though. Like, if it actually, like, if you blew on it and it made the actual noise, that'd be freaking dope.
Is it? Does this say life size? I didn't see if it said life size. I think it is though.
It said it was 1/6 scale.
Oh, but I was thinking like this is.
Oh,
no. I'm talking.
This piece. Sorry.
This is the bonus version. Yeah.
No, this is probably what I think.
Yeah.
Look, I'm also one of those fans that I actually like Jurassic Park 3. Jurassic Park 3 is a lot of fun for me to watch. Objectively, it less quality than the first two, but I have so much fun with that movie. My thing is,
how it has that engine in the back. It's cool.
My thing is, like, this is a beautiful piece, right? Mm-hmm. Very beautiful. Prime One nails it on quality. $1,000 too rich for my blood.
Me too.
I don't know, man. I've seen some cheaper $40-$50 little like Hasbro figures that actually look.
I have a T-Rex that looks really
good. I mean, and a lot of those are kind of good enough for me. You can make a little dio with it, but I do hope that we can get some 6 scale third party Raptors here soon. Honestly, we just need a 6 scale line with Jurassic Park. I'd be in on that.
You know when these would actually look really good is if we got like Jazz Inc. or somebody to make a 6 scale Explorer. That would be freaking with this there with it. That would look crazy. Bro. I think if that happened, I would have to get one of these, because I know there's multiple ones of these. There's a different one in here. There's
different breed.
Yeah, look, I think this is the female. So there's different ones in here, of course. Yeah, that's the female one, I believe. But this part of the movie was so iconic to me. I believe this is where he got the egg at the end. Like, they gave him the egg. He was in there as well. And then whenever they were inside of the science lab, and he was kind of he was looking through like the test tube or whatever, and you could just see his head, and it was really still.
Oh, it was a girl who was looking through that.
Oh, it was the girl, like, right?
Yeah, it's the girl. She was turning her head, and she's like, "Damn." And then it blinked, and I was like, "That." But you know what, man? Something that we were talking about earlier was behind the scenes, we were like, "Well, would this have to be a statue, or would we take this as a figure?" Right? Like, how do y'all feel about that? Because
I take a figure.
The articulation would obviously, like the articulation.
I'd be okay with exposed joints on a figure like this.
That's what I was gonna say. Like the Mattel version has the exposed joints around the thigh, and obviously the shoulder, right? But it is interesting. Like, would it look too toyish?
Would you want articulation, or would you want like swap out heads and like arms and whatnot? Maybe.
I just think it's fine like
this.
I
feel like that's a statue at that point.
Yeah.
I was also with this one. One of my favorite quotes comes from this movie too. It's some of the worst things done have been done with good intentions, something like that.
Yeah.
The worst things in humanity have been done with good intentions.
My favorite quote was, "It's a bird cage," you know.
Oh yeah, you guys remember this
Awesome
movie?
scene.
You guys remember this movie way better than I do. I don't remember this one as much in particular. Is this where they're all the hunters and then they get onto the the T-Rex gets out to the city?
No, that's the
second.
that's the second one. That's the second one.
Yeah, so I don't remember this one at all. I would have wanted almost any dinosaur from the first film.
Really?
This is the one that crosses over with Star Trek, you know.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, sure.
He's like, I would actually know that.
Put my Deadpool on it. Deadpool looks good on anything.
No, so this takes place on Isla Sorna.
Isla Sorna? Yeah, I believe.
Yeah,
The other island.
You get the Spinosaurus in this one, guys.
Yeah, the Spinosaurus.
Yeah.
You don't remember that?
I'll have to
Ben?
put it on
Come
movie of the week.
man.
No.
Yeah, yeah. Because this is kind of the ones you see in the first film. The girl is kind of there's different. I didn't like. Jurassic Park goes into so many different things. There's different T-Rexes, different colors, different, male, female, and which ones have been on which island. It's crazy how in depth
DNA.
Different dinosaur gangs and shit.
I guess so.
They look beautiful.
They do. Yeah, I think these look awesome.
Dude, we can talk about this all night. I'm not gonna lie. Like Jurassic Park, I love that shit.
Oh man, I want to get into some Jurassic Park things one day. Let's see what some people are saying about it really quick.
Do it, Joey, so we can go see it.
Yeah, I know, right? I have Darth Maul coming. What is that? .00 Darth Maul coming? What is that? .00 Darth Maul? Do y'all know what that is?
It's like a collector version.
Oh.
It's like a nicely carded version.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Like best, top rated.
Yeah. I see what you mean. Okay, I'm a noob to that. Love Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park 3 is super underrated. It really is. Ben, you got to watch it. Bro, this is sick. I haven't seen this. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Is this something that you would get, Chris? Because I feel like this is something that you might, look into. Jurassic Park, top 5 movie of all time. You are not lying there, Brick, at all. You almost saying sheesh, drop. Oh my god. True Brick. Looks really cool though. Yeah, drop though. Yeah, it's kind of out of our thing. Brick, we need 1/6 scale a Jurassic Park. Figures from Jurassic Park. Yeah, I would like Dr. Alan Grant. I would love that one. That would be awesome. Probably last Jurassic Park movie I'd want a figure from. Yeah, me too. Yo, could you imagine annoying your spouse with going around the house? But and the Whoopush show is in here as well. Shout out to the Whoopush show. Thank you so much for being here. Check into that show. Oh, every time I try to check it. I have the push notifications on, so
Appreciate that, man.
of course. Let's see. We got Brick Artemis. Brick said this is him, so thank you so much. I think it's who Brick said it was him. He said.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, it is.
Damn,
yeah.
nobody's who they say they are nowadays. Like, damn, I thought his name was Brick.
Damn. I started off with freaking.
Next thing you know, good old Spotchka's now. That's not even his first name. Like, that's gonna be so.
Good old. Is not your
Actually, my name is Francis, so.
Oh shit. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you so much, Brick. Let's see. Y'all know we got
about money. It's about sending a message.
Oh wait,
That's
that
the
was
wrong clip.
That's the wrong fucking clip. My bad. Hey, we gotta see it though. Hold on, that's the wrong fucking clip.
Officials say the kangaroo population has grown rapidly.
Forcing record numbers of kangaroos into the sprawling suburbs.
When Australia's national symbol becomes a nuisance.
Thank you so much, Brick. I really appreciate it. If I see that name on there, I will put Brick on the Joeys. So, anyways, guys, I just wanted to touch up on that. I really thought that was something cool, something different that you don't really see talked about on our 1/6 shows that much. So, thought I'd switch it up a little bit for you guys. But now we will get into something that's probably been talked about a little too much, but we're going to get into it anyways. So I feel like a lot of people need to know some things about this. So I made a little type of diorama so we could see it a little better. Hold on.
Good job, Joey.
Awesome job, Joey. Yeah.
Thank you. Let me get this out the way. All right, guys. So here we have it right here. This is in our USA pricing. So basically I did this just in the mind of the two main people that we always talk about is 1/6 Kit and Spec Fiction. Of course you can get this from other people, but these are the main two that I've ordered from, and I've got my stuff here safely and everything was okay. So so you got 1/6 Kit right here with the standard, or what do you want to call it, deluxe version, with the two figures coming in at $1,292, and then you do have Spec Fiction is at $1,139, but you got to pay shipping, of course, and I don't know how much that shipping is. Do you know, Ben? Does anybody know? Is it $60?
So. I think it's a to be determined amount. I'm sure until they know the dimensions of the box size and everything.
I would assume it's going to be a little pricey.
Yeah.
But I heard that Spec does it a little bit cheaper though. Like for my NR Joker, I only had to pay $45 for my NR Joker. Yeah, and this one I heard is like $60 or something like that. But so it seems like you are getting a better deal from Spec Fiction, but also with Spec Fiction you are going to have to wait a pretty long time. I purchased the NR Joker from them, and I was probably the last person I know that got the figure, honestly. So if you guys remember that, but do you guys think for at least, do you guys think for the deluxe is this pricing you guys out, or any of y'all copping this at all?
I'm gonna try. Gonna do my absolute hardest.
Okay.
I don't know. I know that me and you were the only ones in our behind the scenes that were actually gonna go for it. I know this. Austin said this is too much for him. He's priced out. Ben, I don't know about you, bro. Care to share?
What about Ben? Yeah. I know y'all were talking all about this on Collecting Weekly, and it's like beating a dead horse. So
I'm happy to talk about it. Because again, it's even had just a couple days to soak in a little bit. I was just plugging away on my phone to see what the Canadian conversion is for the deluxe version, and so my Canadian dollar would be $1,729 from Kit, which is extremely pricey.
Is that for the?
That's for the 1/6 Kit version. For the deluxe, $1,700 for me to get the deluxe.
Holy crap.
So it would be way over $2,000 for me Canadian dollars for the the premium, which definitely would price me out. I think the challenge that I've had is that this wasn't necessarily, when people say, "Oh, it's not my Joker," it's not that I didn't see this as a Joker film per se. Like, I don't compare this Joker to other Jokers. I think for me, this felt like a really interesting character study on somebody going through a difficult mental situation and seeing him eventually break. But if they hadn't called it a Joker movie, I still think that it would have been a great movie. It never felt like the Joker character to me. The only way that I could pass it off in my mind's eye was that I always thought that maybe this was the Joker that ultimately inspires the Joker down the line that we come to know. But then that's kind of kiboshed with the new Harley Quinn coming in the second film. So I'm like, okay, so clearly this is a Joker. And I love the Joker. The Joker is one of my favorite characters of all time. Just the iconography of the Joker is one of my favorite characters. And so with that being the case now in my mind's eye, that yes, this is absolutely a Joker. And how good it looks, it's really, really hard for me to say no to it. So for now, I have pre-ordered the 1/6 Kit version of the deluxe one, and I intend to keep it.
It's hard to figure out, when you say deluxe, you would think it's this one because it sounds like deluxe, like you're getting a lot of stuff. But the deluxe is basically the standard on this.
This is at least better than X06, the Star Trek figures that I talk about, because their deluxe version is called standard and their basic version is called essential. So you get the essential or the standard. And that's really freaking confusing when you're talking about the deluxe version versus the standard. No, wait, it's not the standard. Yeah, super annoying. So.
I see that Yomo said, I thought on Spec's side it said 50 for the deluxe and 60 for the premium. So I knew I was off by a little bit, $10 I guess for the pricing on the 1/6 Kit one.
Man, that's a big amount saved too.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. I think so too. But
The bummer is
then again,
like you don't
it
have
just-
another option to get this figure at this interpretation of
Mhm.
Joker if you want it, unless you do go down the route you did and make it custom, which I'm not very
Yeah.
experienced with, So
I mean, like I said before, this like I got the 4-pack because I really like Kit's way of doing it. Like I don't have to pay in payments if I sell a figure. Already just going to putting it aside for this figure. I already sold one to pay off the NRD. I canceled a couple figures because it's like something I don't want as much as this. So I was like the Hono. I canceled the Hono Wolverine. Something had to be done, even though it's only $160. And then I also canceled the black suit Spider-Man from the PS5 game. That one
I've been on the fence with that too.
Really?
I've been on the
Yeah,
fence
because
with
I
that.
haven't.
I don't know.
I haven't got to the point in the game of that yet because I'm kind of slacking on the game.
It's a cool part of the game. But.
Yeah, but I'm like, I want that more than this. I'd rather have this than that. So it's hard to figure out. Going through it, but that's what I did, and no shame to. Like I said, this is something that me and my girlfriend watch all the time. It's rewatchable to us. I know a lot of people it's not, but this one.
And you have a special connection.
Yeah, because this
know-
was this was the last movie me and my dad watched together. So it was like even in the hospital, he was like saying like I'm Joker, like he was just like messing around. I thought it was funny. So that's kind of the reason why I feel like I just really loved it, and the hype going up to the Joker. I always wanted a rated R Joker movie as well, and things like that.
So I think this is a brilliant movie. I absolutely love the Joker. Love rewatching it. It actually made me happy when Rachel watched it with me, and she actually really liked the movie too. I didn't think she would because it's a bit of a slow burn, and she doesn't necessarily like slow burn kind of movies, but she loved it.
Yeah.
Pieces are brilliant. These look gorgeous. Each of them independently are awesome. I have said it's too rich for my blood, but the funny thing is, if you think that out, I have like 20 plus different things on pre-orders. I buy something every week. I have quite a bit in the collection. I could just tell myself sell off 5 to 10 pieces,
Yeah.
to fund this. But I think it kind of boils down to like I had some third-party pieces that I'm pretty happy with.
Oh shit.
I really just want that red suit and like that third party or that custom one that you have, Joey. I know the amount you spent to put that together. I have a head sculpt for that red suit. So I think it just kind of boils down to like what's that price to value that you want from a figure, and for me it's not exactly there for it, but maybe down the road I'll change my mind whenever I downsize the collection or get rid of one certain IP or whatnot. But right now, not buying.
Yeah, and I
premium-
totally understand.
The premium's a lot to commit to for one character, though. It is like four display spots in any person's display, whether you're light on display or heavy on display. It's going to be an investment, or you end up keeping figures in the box. And I think what I've seen in the community is a lot of people say that the clown version, the hospital clown version, is kind of the one that people would omit if they had the opportunity to do so. I wonder how many of those will float around at a low cost.
Probably,
because
and
the
a lot
other
of the Arthur Flex probably too.
Yeah, but maybe, true. And then the version with him in the bathroom scene where he's closing his eyes, that sculpt is a work of art. There are not many figures I can think of, with the exception of even at least my DX11 Joker that have their eyes closed. Like it's a unique sculpt piece in the collection, but it's a little bit paywalled. Well, it is paywalled behind the premium version. So I think there's a lot of good there, but there is... So it's a huge amount of money for the character investment.
I can't wait to see the packaging for this thing, man. It's gonna be insane.
Isn't it weird kind of see? Like we're looking at these amazing, beautiful pieces, and we're like, "Yo, I cannot wait to see what that box looks like, though."
Dude, that's gonna be insane. Like I just can't imagine the
crazy.
box, dude.
Yeah.
It's gonna be sick.
But what kind of sucks is that you get the 4-pack and everything, but you only get 3 bases. That's gonna suck. I probably have to get a custom base or something like that.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed they didn't give us the bathroom mirror, I guess, scene for the premium pack to put with the bathroom part, right? Because I'm like, you're already gonna pay $2,000 for this. Like, you should have included a third base for that extra. I mean, you are getting two extra figures for that extra $500, right? But still, like, where are you gonna do? It's gonna look kind of weird, I think, in displays where unless you take like a Ricardo Action in the Box route and make your own display with it, right? You're gonna have one Joker sitting in the Murray Franklin studio and then one on the stairs. The other two are gonna just kind of be standing there, just kind of idly. So I don't know.
Look, so if you break down the spec fiction, premium version, what is it? $60 for shipping, so that's $15.69. You divide that by 4 figures, you're looking at like $393 a figure. That's not too bad, That's really nice.
That's what 3.
Yeah, and that's actually something I've kind of gone back and forth with too. When I'm like, oh, it's a little too rich for my blood, and I kind of sit here and think, I've talked about trying to sell off, get rid of like 30 pieces in the collection for a long time now. I just haven't wanted to like deal with the hassle of selling, And I have a lot on pre-order. I could just do what you just did, Joey. I could pick, 5 to 6 pieces, I'm sure. But then then I have 4 of these. I got to figure out where to place them. I don't know.
So
it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to think it through. I don't know.
What I saw from Figurecraft, I believe it was Figurecraft, is that he has an oscillating, turntable that turns. I thought it'd be pretty cool to have them all displayed like back to back and then turning. That'd be that would be really, really cool, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
That'd be dope.
I wonder if these lights work up here on the set too. That would look cool, like with them shining down.
Freaking better, bro.
Yeah, they better.
Almost $2,000. They freaking better.
I bet if not, I bet our friend Juan Broke on Toys can figure something out for people.
He could easily run that wire through that.
They want to commission him for that. He can easily do it.
Money right there.
Awesome.
Man, I think I'm kind of selling myself on this now. I'm still going to say drops. I don't want to say I'm going to cop this and possibly not. I'm sitting here thinking like, man, easy. Like right here, I see like 10 pieces I think I'd get rid of.
You got February 25th to the side, brother.
Yeah.
I smell a cop coming up.
I know.
Well, you never know.
Put on a happy face.
Even though they say February 25th, I still don't think that.
Nah.
They've always said it's going to cut off, and it never does. So you might have more time, but you would be gambling a little bit.
I can't wait to see this in people's collections, though. These are gonna be some fun pieces to see. Like Joker was kind of cool, but this particular Joker, I'm really excited to see how it turns out.
I'd really like to see somebody display it. So I was about to say, like, I'd really like to see if they display it like chronological order of the movie. It'd be really cool based off of the posing and stuff like that. Like, that would be really, really cool to see. So, Joey, you got time to think about that.
Do you kind of wish we had like a quote unquote like battle damaged one, like him at the very end?
Oh,
like,
dude, that might have pushed me to get this figure. Like, if we would have gotten that battle damage, like it would that over the clown, like like him working would.
Yeah,
I mean, that would have pushed me to do that, man. But yeah, I mean, I just think it would have been so much cooler to get that. Like, they did the bathroom one so good, they would have knocked it like completely out of the park with that one, man. It would have been flawless. It would have been like.
Could you imagine a Gotham City cop car too? Him standing on top of it with his arms just out.
Like, they could have made.
Chill, Danny. The box is already huge as fuck. Like, you're just about to... Nah, dude, that would be sick, man. That'd be sick.
You could just make the top. That would be so cool. Like the base being the top of the cop car, and then you'd have like the cop car lights under him, and you can turn them on, and they're like spinning and shining. That'd be kind of cool.
At this point, just throw in the fucking subway, like.
Fuck it.
Awesome scene. Awesome freaking scene. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Austin, you may have said this quickly before, and if you're feeling too called out, don't answer. But what couple figures would you get rid of in order to free up some collection space? You looked at your shelf, and I was like, I'm curious what those are.
Yeah, so I can run down the list. Okay. I have the Present Toys T800 that I'd get rid of because I have the battle damaged. I think it's supposed to be here this week. I have this V for Vendetta figure I'd get rid of. and it may be like a hype because we're talking about it. I'm kind of thinking through the movie right now. But I'd mentioned this to Danny at one point. He told me no. Maybe the dynamic duo and the Mars Toys Joker. My Butcher is another one I'm kind of thinking about. I've talked with Danny about this. I'm not a completionist. Sometimes just having one figure of a show or a movie is like a good enough representation for me. And then you have other things like Star Wars where I kind of want to be a hoarder of a collector with and have a lot, right? Like Homelander is like one of those for the boys. I think I'm pretty good with just him.
Okay.
So that's another one. I have this Ben Affleck, Bruce Wayne, and this Clark Kent custom pieces that I'd get rid of. I have David from the Lost Boys. I have some older Sideshow pieces over here. I have a lot of Star Wars ones too that I think I could disperse with. I would say Marvel, but me and Rach, we're kind of going through the movies right now, and I'm told I can't get rid of any Marvel, so all that's staying. But there's some in the collection, right? And I have some. I still have like 20 pieces in boxes right now. I have a lot on pre-order, you know.
Okay.
So between all that, I could figure it out. And like right down here, I have like some older Sideshow pieces. I have Obi-Wan, I have Han, I have Qui-Gon, I have Luke. I have another T-800 I could part with. A video game Miles.
You've heard it here first.
It's a good video idea, bro.
Make Austin an offer he can't refuse on some.
Start
of
the
these.
bidding.
Make it easy for him. Make it easy for him.
Look, honestly, and the guys know me. It's not really like the money thing. It's just I don't want to go through the hassle of having to box something up.
It is.
You know?
It is a pain in the ass.
Like the biggest thing
dude.
is
The pain.
going into the closet and trying to choose between like 150 boxes. You know, that's in there.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. Thank you. Cool. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. And I'm super indecisive too, so
Yeah.
it kind of takes me talking through some things.
That's part of what I like about collecting, though, right? Looking at your collection and moving things around, using your collection to buy your collection if you want to. Like that's the fun way to do it. You start to cultivate it, really, right?
And
like,
let's say I get rid of like the dynamic duo. Let's just use that for example. I get rid of that dynamic duo, and then in a few months, I'm like, man, I kind of want those. You know what the beauty of it is? I can just buy them again.
That's what I do with Sideshow Michael Myers.
Yeah.
If you really like a figure, I know I froze, guys. I'm changing the battery to my camera.
Dude, I thought it was me again.
No, it's me. It's me.
I was like, I thought it was me again, bro. I was like, she.
No, if you really like a figure, you're gonna figure out a way to pay for that figure.
Wait. Also, I
100%.
want to clarify. Like, this is like a hobby for me. So, this money, this is like very much just fun money for me. At no point does this come before any kind of non-negotiable bills, any kind of savings accounts, 401k investments, any of that. Like all this just comes after that. I just want to clarify.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, 100%, dude.
Hell, I still got a '67 Mustang still in a garage.
Yes, sir.
I need to get rid of this year.
Nice flex on us. Anyways,
I know, right? It's just like I'm trying to show off anything.
I drive
but...
a yellow Kia Seltos for work. It's good looking, okay?
Yeah, fire, dude. Fire. The sleeper build, you know.
Sleeper build.
Austin Mobile.
That's actually in a garage and a rental unit that I have elsewhere. So I don't even get to like see it or drive it too much.
Not about the car, it's about the driver, right, man?
You know what? I had a Dodge
Family's not
Challenger.
family.
I had a Dodge Challenger for years. Loved that car, but it sat in the driveway 90% of the time because I was always having to drive the work car. So I sold it.
Yeah.
That's the way she goes. That's the way she goes.
So the 60. You know what? I don't want to get into it. Never mind. You go on.
We've derailed Joey. Sorry, Joey.
I was gonna say it takes 98, so it's $10 a gallon. It gets like 6 to 8 miles to the gallon. So, not the most practical thing to drive around, you know.
Hey, I mean,
You,
I understand that.
you drag race somebody like, hey man, let me stop at the gas station before we finish. this race, bro."
Literally, as a 427 stroker. Anyway,
Oh wait, you said 98. Let's hope that Steve's not still here. He's gonna say something.
it's requirement for the tune of it.
Yeah, this is the inside we have with Steve. He doesn't like us overpaying for our gas. But Renz is over here saying Joey's getting 2 4-packs. Shoot, I mean, you're basically in J&D price range doing that. Let's see. MB Dyson is saying a drop for me on the Jokers. Yes. I could just not drop that much money on the character. Maybe 4 different Batmen. That would be cool. Yeah, that's true. I mean, like all of us, we have 4 different types of figures that are in our collections, and it just depends how much you like that one specific character. I know this has been said so many times, but that is kind of true. It just depends on how much you like it. So we have WPG Jet say mid Joker. Yeah, he was good. I liked him. Best actor award, so I mean, it wasn't too mid. Daniel Brancato is in here. Yeah, Daniel Brancato, my good sir, here every single time. Thank you so much. I'm way far down. Hold on, guys. I might have to skip a few things. Figurecraft said, "Yeah, Joe, you need to get a lot of good memories." Yeah, this movie had a lot of good memories with it, for me at least. AVO's in here saying, "Get what you fucking deserve." Yes, thank you so 100%. Much, Omar. Channel member as well, good friend of mine in real life. Boba saying, dollar for dollar, more sense to get the 4-pack. It kind of is, though. Unfortunately, that is right.
Very much agree with you on that.
Because I wouldn't have went with this if it didn't have this with it. If it didn't have the bathroom scene.
If you guys could just choose one individual, which one are you going with? Is it the red suit?
Bathroom scene.
Yeah.
I think bathroom scene.
I don't know, man. It's
Yeah.
tricky.
I mean,
bathroom scene, like, that one's gorgeous.
I'm gonna say bathroom scene. I'm gonna say bathroom scene because I've seen some kit bash of the red suit and they look good enough for me.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Carlos, I don't want to cut you off. I'm just really excited. You just kind of nailed my point about the red suit. I kind of only want these for the red suit Joker, and like that custom that Joey has, it looks good in person.
Yeah.
So like
I couldn't capture it on
He's
camera.
He's like, I'm biding my time until I can get it.
I uploaded
full screen, solo screen, Joey.
Okay.
We can see that.
Camera.
He's holding an Oscar, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I have him with the Oscar.
Look at that bad boy.
It doesn't look bad, bro. Like, I mean,
look, for me, I don't always need like perfect quality of that representation. I don't always need that.
Yeah, it's something that you know what it is if you see it. You know, you're gonna know.
Yeah.
It's just
look. I'm kind of talking myself out of it again.
Oh damn it, Austin!
Dude,
beauty of collecting.
Let's keep going.
A 4-pack BBS Batman would be
I think
sick.
that's fine. Hey, okay, so and I say this so often, like how indecisive I am at times. Are you guys that way with anything, or is it pretty decisive at all times?
The only thing
at all times.
I mean,
because some things I kind of teeter back and forth on. Some things is like an instant cop, instant drop. Then some things I kind of got to think through, like the pros and cons of it. Am I actually gonna get the full value that I paid for this? Am I actually gonna be happy getting rid of X amount of figures to get this, or cancel these pre-orders for this? Is it always super easy, or you kind of have to talk it through?
I think if it's over $1,000, then I have to think about it.
Yeah, that extra
because then kinda... yeah, because like I feel like if it's a figure that I have an idea that I want to do something with that figure, it's like there's I mean, as long as I'm okay and well off, there's not a question for me because I already have the idea behind it, why I want it, right? But I think once it starts getting pricier, then that's when I start debating. Like, for example, when we were pre-ordering the Batmobile, right? We were like, man, that Batmobile's sick. But then that's a little bit more out of price, you know, and then you have to worry about space. That's another thing that you have to worry about as well when it comes to that kind of stuff. So I think the expensive pieces and then the bigger pieces are also the ones that will probably cause more debate for me than a regular figure or like something like that, because you know, whether you want it or not, you can cancel it, or like you said, you can always go back and buy it again. But it'll be a lot harder to pick up it's not that hard to pick up a Batmobile. I feel like a lot of the jazzing pieces are selling, but they're a little bit more pricey from what I've seen when people are reselling them.
They are. So that 22 Batmobile I've seen go for like $2,500 on resellers like on eBay's and whatnot. So
yeah. I think for me, if it's a character that means a lot to me, then I know right away if I want it or don't, or if I'll cop it or drop it. But I think I usually have to think a little bit more about it when it's the multi-pack, when it's going to take up more real estate in the collection. And like even with the Heath Ledger Joker from InArt, as much as I love Heath Ledger's Joker, I did not feel like I needed 2 of those versions. I didn't feel like I needed it, but I wanted the rooted hair Joker. In order to get it, I had to buy the 2-pack. So like that there was cause for pause there, and this is kind of the same feeling. Like I only really want 1 version of this Joker in my collection, but you have to at least buy 2. And then, like many of you guys have said, the better value is technically then in the 4. So like, well, shit. Like, what do you do, right?
They were smart. I'm not gonna lie, they were smart.
Buy the 4-pack, sell the other 2.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people say that. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one who kind of feels that way. Like with the InArt like Ledger Joker, I don't think really at any point did I really want that one or really kind of debated on it. This one though, but you're right. I do really just that red suit. That red suit one would be great.
Yeah,
dancing on the stairs, bro. Come on.
Honestly, it's just the stairs dio is pretty freaking awesome.
I wish that the stairs were like. Imagine having like the full set, and then you'd have each character like he starts off as Arthur Fleck, and then the clown.
That'd be dope.
It goes down. It's like and then you get to the bottom. It's the red suit. I thought that would be pretty cool.
You know what, dude? You just gave me an idea. I'm gonna do that as a fan poster. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, yeah,
thank you, Joey.
Of course.
Yeah,
of course.
write that down.
Jazzy is in here. What is up, Jazzy? Always saying what's up in here. Thank you so much for being here. We also have Calvin in here. Good evening, everyone. What's up, guys?
What's up, Calvin?
My guy, Calvin. What is up? Glad you are here with us. We need to get you back on the show. Jared Leto is my Joker. He's trolling you guys. Let's see. Anybody else new pop in here? Sorry if I'm skipping some of y'all. Want to get through here. If this was an InArt 4-pack Terminator, then I'd find a way to make it happen. I think that would be true for a lot of people.
That'd be so cool to see, man. Especially like the dials they come up with that.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
Trimble Dust is in here as well. What is up, my guy? Year. How are you? Let's see. Anybody else coming in? Guys talking amongst yourself? All right, guys. So I guess we kind of, like I said, Ben, I know that you've talked about this thing so much already, but I'm glad you gave us a little bit more of insight. I appreciate that. Now we kind of gave our insight on this Joker. I know it's freaking been said everywhere. I didn't even want to do it tonight because it's like a lot, but I'm glad I kind of did it so we knew a little bit more.
Oh, and I'm so glad you did. It was a great discussion. You guys killed it. That was interesting.
Yeah, because I know you hear it from different collectors, so you hear it from and one more thing I wanted to say was that like if you did want to part these things out, like if you wanted to buy like the 2-pack and buy the bathroom scene separately, you would still be someone's going to sell that bathroom scene for probably $600. You're basically paying for the 4-pack if you're doing that already. So there's really no point of buying it separately at that point if it's $600, even if it's $500, even if it's $400, you're still getting pretty close to that 4-pack price.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about that too. But we have Brother Cousins in here. What's up? We just finished talking about the Joker pricing. So I know, like I told Ben, we're all talking about that over here on YouTube land. But now we're going to get into one of everybody's favorite part of the show, I guess.
It's about that time.
It's about that damn time. So let me get that little banner up so we can transition into this. Okay, so we have this or that. I know Ben does it this or that as well on his channel too. No, Ben, I didn't. We kind of did that.
Straight ripped them off.
Great minds think alike, man. Great minds think alike. It's all good. Don't you worry. I think it's awesome.
Because I was like, because whenever
this or that.
Yeah, look, the OG right there. Because whenever I did this or that, and then I saw your thumbnail, and I told the guys, I was like, fuck, like I look like I'm a fucking copycatter. And then
wait, so this actually did happen. Like he's not just saying this on live. He actually sent this in our chat too.
That's what
he's like, oh man.
Yeah, I was like, damn, I'm a copycat and piece of shit.
No, I don't know the internet. I didn't come up with the saying.
I know. But yeah. So you the OG. I'm trying to move us over. There we go. All right, guys.
Marco makes fun of Marco makes fun of my hands in my original like screen grab because they look huge apparently. So I've kept it forever.
Oh shit. So we got this one. This is Deadpool from Deadpool 2, and then we do have Guardians of the Galaxy right here. 2 Star-Lord. So this is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 Star-Lord. I didn't know this one was I didn't know this one was going for it's going for a pretty penny, honestly. They're about the same price, I guess you could say. But I'm gonna start from, you know what? I'm gonna start from the bottom right here. We're gonna start with Ben. Do you know which one you're picking, this or that? And also down there in the chats, I am gonna put this down there so you can vote with us. So Ben.
Yes,
what do you
this for sure. Deadpool 2 is actually the second figure I ever owned, like that I purchased myself. I still have the figure in my collection. One of my favorites. Super posable, considering comes with the unicorn, all of the things. Great facial expressions you can get out of the different eye pieces. I had this Star-Lord and I sold it. I never thought that the likeness was as good as I would have wanted for the actor. Really? So while I think Chris Pratt's awesome, I didn't love this one, so I sold it. Yeah, and kept the Deadpool. So yeah, this for me.
I like the little Groot you can put on his
that was cool.
shoulder though.
Cool.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think Deadpool is one of the figures that I sold more than once. I bought it, and I sold it, bought it, and sold it again. So if that shows, I mean, I guess I don't know.
It's hard because Deadpool 3 is definitely coming, but
yeah. So maybe it's good I didn't buy it again. Let's start off with you, Danny. We're gonna go off with Danny.
Oi. I'm gonna go with this. You know, I love Deadpool. Nice. That is a very good-looking Star-Lord.
Yeah.
I'd probably say the best-looking Star-Lord out of the trilogy, just because I like the T-shirt. I like the overall aesthetic. It has that like '80s, but like cyberpunk flair to it. But Deadpool, man, just Ben, you brought up a good point. Deadpool 3 is coming. I'm excited to see that suit in 1/6 scale form, but the OG suit, with the, like almost like biker leather jacket look to it. It's classic. This is a figure that I've been tempted to get here and there because he works in pretty much any display you have. Like if you have a all DC or all Star Wars centric display, you could have him in there as a cameo somewhere, like as like a little funny gag, 100%. And he still looks pretty badass. So 100% gonna go with this.
Okay, cool. Austin.
Yes, we have Deadpool 3 coming.
Yes,
very excited. Those are for sure gonna be figures I will be copying, but just between these two, that Deadpool look right there, I mean, I'm going this. That's hard to beat for me. I love the movies.
I thought that it would be a little harder, but I guess not.
Well, so I think it could be. I think this could be for some, but for me, Rachel loves Deadpool as well. So this would be a figure that I just know that we'd have fun posing. I know she would come in here and pose it and want to take pictures or whatnot, and we would just have fun bonding over it. And I love the suit. I have Infinity War Star-Lord. I think that's the one I have still in box.
That one's good.
So I got that one. I don't need that.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. A lot of people actually, there's kind of mixed reviews. A lot of people are saying that too as well. I see like Gio saying that, Daniel, also MB Dyson.
Probably because like the Deadpool 3 movie,
Yeah, they know.
I love it. I love this suit. I love that suit.
Yeah. Let's see. We got a super chat in here from Omar. Thank you so much, Omar. $5. This. So he's going with Deadpool. So thank you so much, Omar. I really appreciate that.
It's not about money. It's about sending a message.
Love it. Thank you so much, Omar. Good friend of mine right there. But Zio, which one are you picking?
I'm gonna go with Deadpool. The funner character of the both of these for photography, in my opinion. If I was to pick between these two, similar to Austin, I also have Infinity War Star-Lord in box somewhere in the house. So, I don't plan on collecting all the Guardians, and so I know that the Infinity War one will go with my Infinity War display. versus Deadpool, like Danny said, he can cameo across the entire room. Like it would just be like the elf on the shelf that you could just move around and stuff. So just a little fun that you could do, you know. So I think it'd be kind of cool to do that actually. But yeah, even though Deadpool 3 is coming out, the suit looks very different, man. It's a lot more vibrant. I like this original suit as well. So
Yeah.
I'd go with this one here. So just for this one.
Let's see what the chat says. Let's see. Let me end it right now. We have 17 votes. So this is at 58% and that is at 41.
Ooh.
So it's
Close.
it's more closer than I thought. So
Me too.
That's what you
cool.
wanted, that 50-50 split. It makes it a little bit tough.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Dang,
Y'all
trying
saying
to break
this,
the
I mean-
community here.
Let's go to the next one. Let's see. So we got these two right here. We got Cad Bane and the Boba on the throne. So this one, I'd probably have to go with Cad Bane. I just really love, you got a lot of other Boba Fetts, but I heard that this one's the best Boba Fett. That's why I put him in there. But I'm gonna go with this on this. I'm not gonna say this on that one. So this for here, and then let's see. I'm gonna start off with Zio actually. Which one would you pick?
Damn. Fuck. I'm gonna go with. Damn, the throne though, man. The throne. Honestly, to me this is Cad Bane versus the throne. Like,
Right.
I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna go with that because I could have
okay.
picked up. Cad Bane if I wanted to, and I just haven't pulled the trigger on it. And it's a beautiful figure. I'm not gonna deny it, but I've just been this throne has been popping up a lot on my news feed, and just I've been following pictures of this specific figure on this throne, and I've been a little bit more keen to doing something with that, shooting it, than versus Cad Bane. Because Cad Bane, I was like, I'm gonna throw some sand and take a picture of him. But I think the throne with Fennec, like, just overall as a display, it's more aesthetically pleasing than having Cad Bane without, I don't know, I guess like a sand diorama or something like all around him. So I think that to me is just, for me personally, for my taste and my eye, I'm gonna go with that just to spice it up for tonight.
Okay, that sounds good. Let's see. Let's go with Danny. Danny.
I'm gonna also go with that, man. That throne demands presence.
I knew you liked-
Oh,
I knew you liked that one. Yeah.
oh man.
And I do have Fennec on the throne too, so and Cad Bane is a badass figure. He's if not up there as top 3 best bounty hunters in Star Wars lore, right? But Carlos is right, though. That throne is amazing. Like, it boggles my brain that we don't get more releases like that from Hot Toys, right? Because they put a lot of love and care into, like, Loki, right? Like, I know that throne version they keep teasing is coming. They posted that picture with Tom Hiddleston, right? But they need to give us more thrones, more chairs, and screw thrones. Give us like entire dioramas like they've teased. Like, you guys know I'm a sucker for that.
Yeah,
so
I am too. I would have
that easily, 100%.
Okay, all right. What about you, Ben? What are you thinking?
This is a tougher one than I expected, actually, because my initial thought was Cad Bane for sure as this.
Yeah.
And then I was like, but that throne is so cool. It's such a cool display. But then I turned and looked at my own collection, and I was like, okay. But I've got the Boba Fett Empire Strikes Back version next to my Empire Strikes Back Vader, and I love the look of those two figures together. That's still my favorite representation of Boba Fett. It's still like, he was still such a mystery and such a badass in that film. So since I already have Boba Fett in my collection and I've got my favorite one, it would be this for a Cad Bane, because I don't have that character in the display.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool. You don't have? Oh yeah, that's right. I don't remember seeing it. Damn.
Cad Bane.
You need to get that one. Come on.
It's a cool figure.
I know. I kind of got this idea because Austin just got this figure and he reminded me of how awesome it is. Austin, which one?
Well, I've had that figure, but I did just open up Cad Bane.
Yeah.
He was awesome.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the Cad Bane. That's what
this
I got
Boba Fett, this throne. We've talked about this a lot in our chats.
Oh yeah.
This is tough. I would choose this Boba over the ones that I have.
Yeah.
And Sideshow's coming out with the animated Clone Wars Cad Bane, and the proto pictures look awesome. And that's kind of like my Cad Bane. This Cad Bane, he's awesome. Like, cool in person, photographs really well. But that Sideshow Cad Bane that's coming out, I'm grabbing that one. I think I
like that one too. Yeah.
I think I'd be happy, maybe with that one. But yeah, Boba Fett on throne, awesome. It's hard to beat like a diorama piece like that. Has a lot of presence.
Yeah, that's why I was like, which one can compete?
That's one of those that kind of going back and forth for a while. I got the 2-pack a while back, and then I'm like, probably should have just got the throne one. But anyway, yeah, go with that.
Okay, all right. Let's see what the did I miss anybody? I didn't miss anybody, right? Everybody said it. Yeah. Okay. Let me end this. So we got that is at 66%, and this is at 33%. That's a little bit farther than I thought it would be. Honestly, I thought it'd
Me
be
too. I thought a lot of people were gonna say Cad Bane.
I wonder if people are thinking about the Sideshow Cad Bane too. That they can snag up.
I forgot that they're coming out with that one too.
That look on them, they did good on that look for him.
They did.
Pre-order price is $290. Has the bigger hats. It looks awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, last one, guys. Last one. Let's see. All right, so we got the Justice League Superman and Peacemaker. And Peacemaker here. Now, I've heard a lot of good things about this Peacemaker, but Superman also looks pretty good as well. So, you know what? I'm going to make you choose real quick, Danny.
Don't even make me go first.
Danny,
I forfeit.
Danny.
Somebody volunteers
Danny.
tribute.
I already know what Danny's picking.
I know what
Yeah,
Danny's picking. I know what Danny's
loophole here. Peacemaker easily, because NR being my first pre-order ever.
Fuck, I
I'm gonna
forgot
go
about
with
that.
yeah. So I'm gonna stick with my Peacemaker. I love reposing Peacemaker.
Wait, Joe, can we make a rule on this one? Like, no caveats like that?
Yeah.
No loopholes. I feel like I do that every week. I'm sorry.
Well, we all do it. I just did it with Cad Bane. I was like, Sideshow Cad Bane coming out.
True.
Look, I need to find a way so like to explain it so we don't do that. You know,
wait, Joey,
like,
I think if we go back, I think you were the one in the beginning to do one of those loophole things of like, I'd snag this bigger just to sell it so I can grab this one.
Oh yeah, he did.
Screw it.
It was something like that.
Hey,
Okay, so should I answer this like in pretending like if I
As if no
destroy
other
this,
figure
as
exists.
right? Like
Yeah,
Inard's
I
not gonna
guess,
come out. Oh fuck. Oh.
He's like immensely hard.
Man. Right. Okay. I'm gonna still go with that because
wow.
David Cornswell is coming out as Superman, right? And Peacemaker is in the new DCU, so I would still have a Superman coming out for that iteration of that I could put with this Peacemaker.
Yeah.
I mean, does that count Black Suit Superman? I'm just kidding. Go ahead. I'm gonna stick with that though. I love Peacemaker.
Okay.
I was actually about to ask that. Like,
That's what I was gonna say. I have the black suit Superman, so I'm cool.
Chilling.
does that count?
I don't know.
Alright.
God, if I know. Y'all
Joey's like, I
y'all
just
make
put the images
rules.
up here.
At this point. I just do this.
Okay, like I'll go. I'm going that.
Okay.
The reason being, I mean, I'm a Henry fanboy. I love his Superman. Figure's awesome. I don't have it, and it's one that I've wanted. Luckily, NR's coming out with it. But even if it wasn't there, Rach likes John Cena a lot.
Yeah.
She really enjoyed Peacemaker, the show. So I think she would enjoy the Peacemaker figure over Superman. And I have a lot in the collection that I love. So couple one-offs here and there for her that she would enjoy more than me. I'm fine with that. Also, I love Peacemaker. Don't get me wrong. Absolutely love Peacemaker. But yeah, going that.
Okay.
For me, I would say that Peacemaker
Okay.
is easily one of my favorite figures that I already have in my collection. And I do have the black suited Superman, so that helped. I only felt like I needed the one Cavill version at this point. But I do have the one, of course, on order from InArt. So that'll be my blue and red version of Cavill to go alongside my Christopher Reeve version of the blue and red suit. I think they'll look cool together. And then, yeah, Peacemaker would have been my selection of these two for sure.
Okay. I needed to get that freaking InArt Superman because I got the Justice League or whatever it is, Hot Toys Batman. So I don't know if it was Justice League or I forgot which one it was, but
This is the BVS 2.0.
the BVS. Okay, yeah. I don't know. Zio, did you say already? You haven't, right?
Not yet.
Don't break the chain, baby.
And then plotting.
I'm gonna go with that so I can sell it and pay for my InArt Superman.
Oh my God. Of course, the
That's
loopholes make you-
nah. I'd go with I even though okay, so like if I was to like be like okay, this is the only Henry Cavill you're getting, I'd go with this. If that was the case, right? Just because I didn't grow too connected to Peacemaker, and although this is the Josh Whedon version, we didn't really get this Superman in the Zack Snyder cut. I'd go with Superman if that was the only Henry Cavill I could get if we were playing by those strict rules.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how I'll go with that one.
All right. Like it. Let's end the chat real quick. Let me end it. All right. Ooh, this one was a landslide, it looks like. So this was this is at 72% and that is at 27%. Man.
Ooh, I didn't expect that.
I didn't either. Shit.
I thought with InArt coming out, everybody's gonna go with that for
11
that
votes.
specific reason.
Like, I don't think everybody plays by our rules like that at times.
Well,
No?
no, shoot.
But,
We choose the easy way out sometimes.
Miguel is in here. What is up, Miguel? Thank you so
up, baby?
much for stopping.
Round of applause for Miguel, officially one of the most badass collectors there are. He got his black belt.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, congratulations,
I
bro.
saw that picture. Yeah. Dang, he can kick in all our asses.
Shreds.
Saying that because InArt Suit murders this. Everybody got the loopholes. Feel the burns. Henry's daddy. Thanks for congratulations, Miguel. That's really cool. So just don't mess with Miguel. That's all we know. That's basically what he's saying.
Damn.
Don't fuck with him.
Next,
you
this
guys
or
know-
that, Henry Cavill or Ryan Reynolds.
Oh.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna do probably next week like a viewer's choice. I'm gonna get the viewers to come in here and put some. But I have one more. This is like a really fast game that I've been doing. It's just whoever guesses the movie right first from a second clip. So if any of you guys know it on the panel, just put it in our private chat if you know it. But I'm gonna play a sound. Okay, guys. 2 times. It's gonna be 2 times from a movie. It's gonna be like 7 seconds, and whoever guesses it right is freaking a god of movies, I guess. So,
And you said it last time. You have to spell it out, right?
yeah, you have to spell. I don't think this one you could actually like.
Okay.
Like abbreviate it. But I'm gonna turn it up a little bit high, so be ready for that. So, anyways, guys, y'all ready? Let's see if I did this right. So, all right, here we go, chat. Here we go. Make sure get ready. Play it twice. So here is the first time. 3, 2, 1.
But you gonna shoot me? Do it, shit. You got nothing to lose. I damn sure ain't got nothing to lose. So shoot me. Do it. But you gonna shoot me?
It's the second time.
Do it, shit. You got nothing to lose. I damn sure ain't got nothing to lose. So shoot me. Do it.
All right. So that's 2 times. We will. Okay. Nope.
Got
that
it.
is Not. Nope. No, it's not. That's not it. That is not it. That is not it. Toy Story.
Wow, wrong.
Someone said Toy Story. I bet y'all thought it was Training Day though, right? I bet y'all thought. But no, it is not. But
I know
we'll
the
keep
movie,
going
but
with
I'm
the
blanking
show.
out right now.
We'll go through the show. If we see anybody say the correct one, let's see. Let me see. Oh yeah, y'all said the same thing in the private chat. No, Ben, no.
Oh wow.
This is a
Just a
movie
guess.
that
Could tell the
no.
voice. Couldn't pick it out.
Yeah. No, nobody's guessed it yet. No.
Man of Fire is a great movie.
Man of Fire, I get it confused with sometimes. No. Titanic, American Gangster. No.
Wow, I'm really surprised.
Yeah,
I got it
no.
wrong. I was thinking Training Day, but
Nobody. I was gonna keep going with the.
I have a guess, but I can't guess. So
No, not Remember
I
the
know.
Titans. Yeah.
remember the Titans.
Blades of Glory.
That's-
No.
Dude, that's a badass movie.
Y'all
though.
need me-
A
y'all need
badass
me to-
football movie.
No, I'm not gonna play it again. Y'all heard it
Play,
already. Damn it.
yeah, play it one more time. Play it one more
Play it
time.
one more time? One more time?
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah. One more time.
Let's see. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
You gonna shoot me? Do it, shit. You got nothing to lose. I damn sure ain't got nothing to lose. So shoot me. Do it. But you gonna shoot?
All right. So
Wait,
that's it.
did Broke on Toys just get it right?
Let's see. Where's Broke on Toys? No, that's not right.
Great movie.
It's not right.
The movie
Did I
can't
get it
get
right
it because
in
he's the
the-
expert.
private chat or
Where's
no?
movie canon? No.
So I say yeah.
Trumbo does said wait.
Remember this saying wait. Nope, not
No,
Training Day.
where does it Training Day?
Not Training Day, Eddie.
You feel good about yourself, Joey?
You know what? Do y'all want me to
It's
just
like the
do it, or
window.
do you want me to explain?
Yeah.
Like,
No.
Wait,
No.
can Danny do his guess?
Danny,
Well,
do it,
I
do
said
you?
in the private chat. I don't know if it was right. I don't want to
Oh,
say
I
it
don't
out
think
loud.
that's
Not
right.
right. No. Wow. I'm surprised nobody's gotten it yet. That's crazy.
We've been through all the Denzel movies that I know about, bro.
Yeah, this one's a
I'll be
really
real.
good one. This one's. Oh, I think we got a winner right here. Right here is it.
Man.
Yes, this
Yeah.
movie
Good job.
is freaking good,
Wow.
guys. If you guys have not seen it, this is one of the
Been a while.
Yeah.
this is one of the best bank robbing movies that I've seen. It's really good. Other than The Town and things like that, this is a really good movie. If you guys haven't seen it, I really recommend it. It got a 6.6 on IMDb. I kind of trust IMDb more than a lot of other places. So that is
Rotten
what it
Tomatoes.
was. I'm trying to turn the music back on because it's fucking quiet. I can hear myself breathing.
Man, back in the day when they put floating heads on every 2000s action movie poster, bro. Like Jodie Foster over here, just like about to get
Awesome.
swatted in, man.
Austin left.
He did.
So
He doesn't like this movie.
I was gonna talk about let's see. Oh shit. Yeah, Yomo did it. That was a hard. He says that in every movie. Yeah, he does. Waterworld. Death becomes her.
Mr. Washington, your line
He
was,
rage
please
quit.
can I have some water.
he did, Miguel. He rage quit. But yeah, so I recommend that movie, guys. So I was gonna talk about this Catwoman, but it seems like a lot of people are stirred up about this guy right here. And Ben, I don't know if you've had the opportunity to talk about it yet. So have you?
I was recording a video before I jumped on today, so I will post full thoughts later for sure. But
Yeah.
I have not had a chance to talk about this guy yet.
Okay, cool. I don't think anybody really has. So this is all kind of fresh to us. So we're going to talk about this. So as me, of course, we're going to do Copper Drop. For me, I was saying what Yomo said. I had to really dig for that one. You freaking look it up on Google. I need to do less words. We're gonna do scores next time.
Yeah.
So this Han Solo, me as a Star Wars, collector that barely, or Star Wars fan that barely got into Star Wars 2019-ish kind of. I watched all the movies, of course, and the older ones were probably right behind the prequels for me. So I didn't watch much of these. I just ended up watching the prequels over and over and over again because I really liked them. So Han Solo was cool, but it wasn't like I know, like if you grew up with this one and everything like that, you're an OG fan. that you like it. This looks amazing to me, and I'm super duper happy everybody gets this because, God, I've been hearing about this figure for the longest, and you guys like wanting it so bad. So I'm freaking happy y'all have it now. And the uproar that we've heard for this figure is crazy. So this is going to be a drop for me, but not in a bad way, just because it's not my, ideal Star Wars thought in my head. But God, people are trying to sell me this figure. Connor was trying to sell it to me. Few people were, and they say this is something iconic to Star Wars and you should get it either way. But to me, I just bought that 4-pack, so I'm not looking to buy anything. So let's see. Let's go down the line. You know what, Ben? I'm going to start off with you. So is this going to be a cop for you? I'm pretty sure, but I feel like this is going to be a cop for everybody. So I'm going to put down in the comment section, you guys vote with us. But Ben, is this a cop or drop?
This is a cop for me. Okay. I did not expect for very many years already that we would really see a young version of Han Solo ever again. I've been looking at purchasing backwards for a very long time at some of the options that have come out in the past, because I thought that was truly going to be the only option moving forward. Seeing this coming out today was not only like one of those drops that like you want to like get out of bed and like really like take a good look at the photos. But I was also like flabbergasted. Like, I thought the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi was behind us at this point already. Like, I didn't think they were going to come back with anything now. So it was really exciting. Definitely got the juices flowing. I don't love the look with the jacket on as much as I do without the jacket. I think that's how I would choose to display it. I did think that the hair looked a little weird, a little chonky, but at the same time, at certain angles, especially kind of when he does this kind of more like iconic, like kind of cheeky look out of the side of his eye, I'm like, that's Han Solo right there, and a young Harrison Ford, and I see the likeness there.
Moving the eyes can do so much. It really can,
right?
Yeah,
huge. And so, and then like looking at some of the photos from Return of the Jedi, his hair is definitely different than like if I close my eyes and think of Han Solo, I think of his look from Empire and even A New Hope, and it's a different style. He definitely had a little bit more of the coiffed look in Return of the Jedi. So I think sculpt-wise, hair on the hairpiece, it's not as good as we would want, but I think it's damn close enough for it to be still a really, really good buy. And I like that you can have the multi-look, for the outfit. I would have liked to see him maybe come with the grenade that he kind of hucks in with all the stormtroopers. That would have been a cool little accessory to add, and some of those little pieces. But yeah, I think this is fantastic. At $290 as well, price point is pretty freaking good, especially considering some of the prices I was looking at to buy backwards. And so I'll get this. And
how much was he going for? Going backwards.
Well, Canadian wise, I saw him at $700, so that would be probably $550 at least, and that was the cheapest I ever saw USD.
Is that brand new or used?
That was new, still.
Sorry,
but
okay.
No, it's cool, but still way too expensive. Unless that was the only option moving forward. And so I was looking at collecting everything else leading up to it. And honestly, I'm sure I'm not alone with this. It gives me hope that we'll see a young Indiana Jones at some point, as well as even like a Deckard from Blade Runner. If they've got Harrison's likeness, I would love to see them go back and do some of those.
It shows like so many more opportunities that they could do, because we now know that. I mean, it was speculated if they did or didn't, of course, because of what he did on live and broke the figure and all that.
Tore the figure apart.
Yeah. But now we know that they got it. They can do young Indiana Jones. That would be really cool as well. A lot of people wanted that one. But this one, I think it's there. When I first got up and saw it, I guess because I don't have that trained eye, I didn't think it looked like him much. But I don't have with you guys. Yeah, with you guys, I don't have that trained eye as much as y'all. So like his nose seemed a little bit off to me, honestly. Like his nose seemed a little bit too like round, I guess you could say. But then again, like I said, I don't have that trained eye. But of course, it does look like him. Like this one. Is this the one you were talking about earlier? This one? where he's like
actually, the
over?
one on the left, I think, is even a slightly
That
better
one?
likeness. But yeah, definitely. The forehead wrinkles are a little on the defined side, I'll also say. But he was at the age where he was starting to see some visible like wrinkle lines from smiling and stuff. I think they defined it a little bit hardcore, but again, that could also be some of the lighting that we're seeing with the figure. It's hard to know 100%.
Yeah. So so this is caught for you. Yeah, I know he was still a bit younger, but then he was getting older at this time, wasn't he? At the same time.
Yep.
Yeah. So
definitely.
I do love the iconic gun that he comes with as well.
So cool.
The jacket looks cool. So now this is my what I was saying in some of the chats earlier today is that so we get this cool. Now this base is badass. I really like this base because you're getting still a diorama in a small compact spot. But the thing is for DTOF users, this is going to be a little bit harder to squeeze into your DTOF because it's such at a high. It's like a really high base. So the tip of his head is probably going to be like that far away from the top. So if it is on the bottom shelf, you're not going to be able to see him as well. He's going to have to be more up top if you're going to want to see this if you're going to want to see this at all times. Kind of like my Cad Bane. My Cad Bane's a really tall figure and I have him at the bottom. I never see that figure, unfortunately. But Danny, think it's going to be copper drop for you?
Absolutely a cop, man. I remember I sold my Han and Chewie back a few months ago, and I was like in hopes that they were gonna redo a Han for the 40th anniversary. And much like Ben, I was like, well, shit, I guess we're not getting a Han Solo. I guess I'll just go screw myself. All right. And then they came out today, and you were right, dude. I got out of bed, and I was like, is that Han Solo from Return of the Jedi?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, dude, this is a cop. I'm excited to see if they do come out with a Chewie, and even if they don't, I'd still cop this. Han Solo has been my favorite Star Wars character for a long time. Harrison Ford is the GOAT, man. I'm right there with you. I think the hair, could be a little bit worked on. The wrinkles on the forehead I think you guys are a little bit excessive as an artist. Like anytime there's a wrinkle when you're sculpting or drawing something, you always want to soften it up just to make it look a little bit more realistic and not as harsh. But yeah, man, I'm also on the side of the fence where I want to pose it without the jacket. Some stormtroopers. Yeah, man, this is a good looking release.
Yeah, I love this look. Like this now with him without that. I guess because I didn't really remember him with that trench coat on. I probably missed it, but like this suit right here looks more iconic to me. Like I when I look at it, I think Han Solo right away because
it's a classic pose too, man.
Yeah, yeah, and like this pose right here looks amazing as well. I love it.
I like that.
Looks great. Yeah.
He's gonna look good with 3PO and R2 and whatnot, man.
Like
Heck
this.
yeah.
Man, that base, I just love that base. Even though it's very, very small, it looks good. It looks
It's
awesome.
better than the sand footprints we've been getting, bro. Honestly.
Oh, yeah.
100%. 100%.
I'd take this over any sand what did I do? Any sand footprint base any day. Look at that.
Was it like Palpatine, the newest one? Was like the first one they gave us. That was like
yeah.
the first one that they're doing, where they give us like the new basis, and it doesn't seem like they're going back to that post that tease. So I appreciate that, Hot Toys. It seems like we're being heard. So
It does. What about you, Zio? I'm curious. Is this and by the way, Austin's having some technical issues. So he's not here.
Yeah, man, this is I think it's a great figure. It's an awesome figure for everybody like Ben, who was looking to pick up an older version of the Han Solos that have released already, but I guess younger version, but because they've done like the newer ones too, but not for me, not for my collection, not the route that I'm going. Just doesn't fit my collection, man. I'm not focusing on that. But I will say that if we get this figure, you need a complimentary Chewbacca Chewie to go with this guy, man. Like, whether this sculpt is fire or not, if they do a Chewie, game over, man. Like, you have the pair to complement each other. People are not going to be looking at that head sculpt because they're just going to look so aesthetically pleasing next to each other because they really are one of the most iconic duos in cinema that we have seen. So without a doubt, if they have to do it, man, like I feel like if they don't, this is a huge missed opportunity for them to do another Chewie. And when they do, man, that's just it's just money, man. Even me myself, I
Yeah.
think once I see that Chewie, I might want to go back and pick up this Han
That's
because
what I'm-
of how iconic these two dudes are like together, man. So, drop for now. Once
Okay.
Chewie comes out, we'll talk again.
That's
back
what
to
I
me.
was thinking to myself too, because I'm like, crap, because I really do like Chewbacca, and I think that
Yeah,
they're gonna nail
dude.
that one. They're gonna nail another one, like the 2.0 or whatever. And then you would have to have somebody with them, and who, of course, would you need with him? And it's this one. And I feel like this is gonna be one of those ones that wait lists very very quickly. But look who's back. Right on time,
Danny,
right on
Danny,
time.
can you give us a Chewie impersonation, Danny?
Oh my god, they've been doing impressions all day.
It's like Cardi B and
Uh,
Chewbacca mixed together.
Austin, you came back just in time for Copper Drop. We're talking about
Perfect.
this guy. Yeah,
This is literally Austin in the future, bro. Like, come on, like this is him in the future.
I hope I still have my hair in the future. I'm gonna take this as a good compliment. Thank you. And I'm gonna get taller.
Oh,
I'm gonna be
fuck.
taller in the
Yeah,
future.
we
That's
know
awesome.
you need that.
We're all
Oh,
growing,
sorry.
bro. We're all growing.
Austin's perfect the way he is.
Aw. Oh, this is a cop for me though.
Oh,
for
okay.
sure.
Okay.
This is a
I
cop.
was like,
for me.
what?
For sure.
Okay, cool. So, I mean, what do you think about like some of the things that like the base? Like, what do you think about the base?
Oh, dude, that's. I don't think that's the biggest standout because the biggest standout is the fact that we're actually getting the figure itself. But outside of that base, I absolutely love
Trying
the
to find
base.
Yeah.
Like,
I like it
especially after all the sand bases I have in this collection.
That you
You
love.
can make a whole
God.
desert with that shit. You really
Yeah,
should.
it's actually annoying. But this is I like this. This seems more high. Like this seems higher end than these plastic rectangular ones that we've been saturated with. This looks good. It's a little diorama. Like it elevates the character. This is fantastic. And also, for whatever reason, I think like the circular look is higher end. I don't know why. Maybe once again, maybe I'm just so sick and tired of some of the Star Wars bases that we've been getting. But also it saves room too. Especially if you have cases like this or module cases or whatnot, it's going to save room, which is a very big deal. Real estate, even in small amounts, it adds up quite a bit. I don't have any complaints about this figure, man. I'm just happy we're getting it.
Yeah.
Sure, I've seen some people nitpick some things. Very fair, though. That's their opinion. Absolutely fair. I don't really have any. This is good. I'm happy.
And I was hearing like with the wrinkles on the forehead, some people made a good point in some of the streams today, is that usually when we get the actual release, things are going to soften up a bit. So these wrinkles aren't going to be as pronounced as we see here. So,
But the man got wrinkles though, right?
I think he does, but they're not as pronounced as they are here.
He always does
I
like
correct?
moving his eyebrows up. He's making those wrinkles himself though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like, and also too, like, you're not gonna have nobody's gonna go to your collection and be like, oh, he has too many wrinkles. Nobody's gonna do that shit at all. So it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. But of course, people can throw their opinions out, and maybe something will happen. I don't know.
Can you imagine if somebody walked into your collection and was like, that
what the
guy's got
fuck?
too many wrinkles? They're like, get out.
Is that dude getting wrinkly? Imagine the J&D version with all the wrinkles.
You know what? I'll tell you this. I don't really nitpick some of my things that much, but also because I just don't know it that well. I know some people can be like, actually the lining on this jacket should actually be this. I'm never bothered by that, but it does impress me how people can actually know what that's like. Well, actually, that vest should actually be a tad bit darker per movie quality, you know?
He's missing two
really
buttons
care.
on the jacket, but
I do think it's pretty neat though that how people know these characters in these movies so well.
I saw you comment on I think Daniel, not this Daniel, but the other Daniels that's all in the groups and everything.
I love that guy. He cracks me up.
He cracks me up too. So how he pointed out all the stuff that was wrong with the Joker from InArt, and it was very nitpicky. But then again, I mean, if you
is that not impressive though, huh?
It is impressive. It is impressive. But like then again, if you are paying, I mean, I'm glad it's just brought up. You know, if nothing happens, fuck it, nothing happens. You know, it's still
that
cool.
guy needs to be working for 1/6 companies, making sure that.
Bro,
But
I know.
I get what you're saying though, Joey. Like he's doing it. He's not like it's well thought out, and he's actually like supplying some proof from like movie stills and whatnot. He's not just saying an art sucks just because. They're not saying like Hot Toys sucks just because. They're actually being like, well, in this scene or in this particular movie, this character, this, I think
without
it's
us
fantastic.
Without us saying anything about the hairline, it wouldn't have got pushed up on that in our Joker. It wouldn't have. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing that happened.
Yeah,
at the same
feedback,
time,
right?
You know,
Criticism.
and
especially since it's like constructive feedback and not just like hate for the sake of hate.
Oh yeah.
Or hate for the sake of like a view or to stir up something, which is fun within itself, I guess. It's not something I necessarily like, but for sure, Cop. I know this made a lot of people happy. I
still want to keep talking about that. Let me just end the poll real quick. So we have 14 votes, guys. For the 69% said Cop, 30% said Drop. So, but yeah, so I'm cool with people throwing that out there. You know, that's cool. You could be nitpicky, but there's a point where if you keep doing it, it's kind of annoying. You know, it's a little bit annoying because at the point they're just going to say screw you and do what they want. And if the Joker came out looking exactly how it looked like in the pictures, I'd be freaking over the moon. I'm still cool about it. But if they threw in some of those details that they missed, that they saw, that was just a plus, you know? That's how I look at it.
Yeah. Same.
100%.
Yeah. Let's see what some people are saying. Chris said, looks like a third-party figure. Damn. It's like split between like some people think this thing's amazing and then some people don't really like it. So this is like that freaking... We always say this on Copper Drop. This is kind of like that blue and gold dress that we talk about, that, you know, some people see it one way and then some people see it a different way. And I'm kind of with that. I can understand it. I'm 25 and have wrinkle lines. Maybe I shouldn't be proud about that. Freaking probably because you're always squinting to take that picture of them Spider-Mans and looking so hard on the Spider-Mans.
He's stressing about that black suit Spidey is what it is.
He is. That's him.
Stressing about that pizza scooter, man.
Wait, what did all of you say? Joey's a drop for sure.
Yeah.
Drop
for me. Cop. Yeah.
Okay. Drop.
Dan.
I was actually very curious about Danny. I didn't know where you're gonna be at on that.
Yeah, I didn't
Cop.
either. Cop. Okay. Yeah, because you had Han Solo at one point, right?
And
yeah, like I said, man, when I sold off the Alden Ehrenreich Han Solo, I sold it off with hopes like I hope that they make a Harrison Ford Solo from the OT trilogy. You know, like with the jacket off, this works for a New Hope version just because his pants were blue and who cares? That's a New Hope Han Solo for you right there. So yeah, hoping they make it Chewie, bro. All of us would probably cop a Chewie. I feel like
Chewie.
Yeah.
No, you know me. That's one of those figures I've been talking about for a long time now. I just playing the long game on that one.
Oh yeah, patience is key.
Oh yeah.
Chris is saying, if this came out today as is, I'm taking it happy as fuck regardless. I love the different expressions. It's not bland like we're used to. True. 100%. Han Solo is not a bottom shelf figure. You are right. You got on my ass good right there. I ain't gonna lie. Feezy is in here. What is up, Feezy? We all met Feezy before down there in San Antonio. Glad to see you here. Let's see. What else you guys saying? I'm still thinking about Han. I want Indy more than him. That's understandable.
That's fair.
Yeah. I still cop though. I'll wait for InArt. Oh my god. I've seen some of those things. Ray is here as well. There is nothing wrong with the head sculpt critique. Han was a little heavy on the hair dryer product, but I'm getting him. Yeah,
it was the times, man. The man got some volume to his hair.
Yeah, man.
It has some volume.
It's the 80s.
Thank you, Ray, for being here. I really, really appreciate it. But yeah, guys, this is very. I know this is such a big figure for everybody, so I just wanted you guys to get y'all's thoughts out there. Any more thoughts?
I think another really cool part about this is like, what else does this open? You know, like
it opens a lot.
Does that mean we're going to get Chewie? You know,
I believe it's gonna.
I feel like it has to at this point.
Are we gonna get the other iterations of like Han that we want? Like, this is fun. This stirs up a lot of fun talk, just like outside of how amazing it is that we're getting this.
We're gonna get a lot.
Yeah. Ben, were you tempted on getting 2?
Oh, never.
No. Okay.
Never.
Just wondering.
No, I've never
Anybody
been a
else?
rock versus stock
But
guy.
okay, so this may be
well, I mean, you would
stupid
have
on my end.
No, but I was saying like.
Are you thinking for multiple looks?
Yeah, for the coat and then 4 without the coat.
No.
Oh, okay. That's actually what my question was going to be, because I kept seeing people say they're copping 2 of them.
Yeah,
and I just wasn't. I sincerely just had no idea. It was just me, like what the actual reasoning was.
Yeah. I think if you changed out the vest to more of like the blue vest, it would look a little bit more like the Empire Strikes Back version. So I think that was the big thing. But
got it.
Even still, it wouldn't totally surprise me if we saw an Empire Strikes Back version now at some point. Like again, if they've paid for the likeness, why not give it to us? Why let us? I mean, they might let us pay the money now with the thought intention that, well, maybe you'll never get another one. But then I would
maybe this is a one-off.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think he'd be too expensive.
Yeah. Damn. That'd be cool though.
I was about to say they could have just bought 2 to swap out the pants for the Alden Ehrenreich or the original versions. They can have a New Hope version of Han Solo. So.
Yeah.
Okay, question for you guys.
Yeah.
So are you happy that they dropped this and maybe potentially fingers crossed, hopefully dropping a Chewie, or do you think they should just drop like a 2-pack?
2-pack.
I would have took a
2-pack because you have certainty. You know, you have certainty.
See, that's kind of where I was getting at with that.
That's true.
Because that's what you weren't here yet, but I was like, if they dropped the Chewie, then I'd come back and probably pick this guy up. But I'm not gonna get this guy right now because of that. So I think with that certainty, I'd be like, oh heck yeah, man, let's do it. And so that's just everybody's different though, because I'm sure a lot of people are gonna get this guy regardless.
Okay, I was curious. Feezy actually dropped a pretty good comment. I'm sure some third party will make clothes to kit bash other versions of Han.
Yeah.
True.
That'd be cool.
Present Toys and Sosa Toys are like, yeah, we are.
Yeah, they probably would. Ridden saying Han's coat looks like the material used on Nightmare Batman, but was not as wrinkly as that one. That is true. I'm barely seeing that. Yeah.
I like how Ben and Austin both are looking at their Batman.
Yeah, I think
me and Renz were messaging all day about Batman today, like all day. It's freaking hilarious.
I heard on another stream too that this could be a reuse of some coat from I think it was from Back to the Future or something. I could be wrong though. It was like
the lab coat.
Like a reuse. Yeah, like a lab coat, but I could be wrong. It does look like
that. Or the Western jacket from the Doc.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard that on the stream today too. So, Damn Toys makes great coats. Yeah, I think I have that Nightmare from Damn Toys, the Nightmare coat. But yep, this one was a good one, guys. I wish my hair was that thick. Yeah. We could talk about this one just real quick before you guys before we go here. So this one was released. Okay. This one. No, I thought you said cop. What the fuck?
No, at no point. No.
No, I thought you did.
No.
Oh.
Show me the receipt. Let's go.
Okay. Lick my. Ben, is this something that you're copping?
It is. I had the original. I love The Dark Knight. It's one of my favorite trilogies of all time. This is one I had back in the day, like the version 1. But her outfit at the time peeled so freaking badly that I ended up selling it at the time for a loss because I couldn't do anything with it. It was so bad. And then when they announced this one and it scaled a little bit more appropriately for some of the newer versions that are coming out, like the new Bane and everything, I was excited for that. I also just recently treated myself to the Bat Pod. It was kind of a random. I saw it in my local comic store, and I was like, "Screw it, I'm buying it." I've thought about it for a while. I'd got the DeLorean. That was my first 6-scale vehicle, and so then I got the Batpod the other day. I haven't even taken any pictures of it yet. I've just got it sitting there ready to go. And then I've seen some photos from collectors getting her on the bike, and I think it looks freaking awesome. So
there's already
that's
people
sold
showing.
me.
Yeah, there's already people showing it on the bike.
Yeah, on the bike. Yeah,
lucky.
Yeah, and that sold me. So, this is a cop for sure.
Okay, I have a poll down there, guys. You can vote with us on this last figure if this is a cop or a drop. For me, straight cop. Copped it like a few months back, because I got the bike as well. I believe I got that for my birthday. I got the Batpod, and I think this figure would be perfect for that representation. Whenever I do get module cases, of course, I can't do anything right now with that Batpod. It's just in the closet, but just waiting on those module cases. But let's see, Danny, was this a cop for you? I forgot. I know you told us, but I forgot what it was.
100% a cop, man. 100%.
This one,
gonna put this with Christian Bale Batman, and Ben, like you said, that new Bane looks sick. I'm also on the fence. Like I'm tempted to get the Batpod because the Bat Cycle was my first 1/6 scale vehicle, and I'm tempted to have it like mirroring each other because the Batpod was iconic, man. The wheels tumble and they spin. And that's like the only Bat, like cycle / pod that does that. This figure though looks incredible. Some people I've seen like have gotten the mask to move up. That's not a big concern of mine. It's Catwoman. I'm not going to display her without the cat mask on. Like. Peacemaker's gun not being removable was one thing, but a Catwoman mask not coming off, that doesn't really bother me. The proportions on this thing look really good. Like Ben was talking about with the flaking of the 1.0, I really, really hope that they've improved that on this one, and that's not going to be an issue. If it is, that's always what was the point of making it 2.0. So we'll see. But yeah, that pose right there on the pod, that right good. There. That looks really badass, man. So
I don't know, that Dio's really nice though.
It is, and that's where I'm on the fence about it because I'm like, that Dio with the chain looks really cool because Bane also matches with it. Right?
Oh yeah, Bane. Yeah, he came with that. I forgot. So yeah,
you could take her off of that and then have Bale Batman on that one. And you can have them like mirroring, paralleling each other.
Oh, that's good.
Right. So yeah, but 100% gonna cop this as soon as I can. Excited to see how this looks in the Batman shelf.
I like this, but like I was saying in my video I made, is that there is a lot of wrinkling on these knees. But I mean, I guess you couldn't kind of do anything about that really. But I mean, it's a lot.
Does it bother me because it's like leather? Because it just looks like leather crunched up a little bit. So it kind of fits the vibe for Catwoman.
That's a lot of it. But yeah,
it's
a lot of it. Like that's but I guess that's the only way they can really do it if they want to make it like look more like thick. Like it's like thick leather.
Yeah, I think any tighter you're gonna like risk losing articulation and then still damaging the material.
Yeah, either way, it's kind of like you're screwed. Azio.
Dude, I kind of bashed this one yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. I called this one the and
we were bashing the shit out of it. I remember
and half away because of the likeness. Dude, some of those pictures really, like, I was looking forward to picking this up and Bane, but some of the pictures that they were showing yesterday just look really awful, man. And I understand that lighting is huge, but the consistency of the pictures coming in was a little concerning for me because I expected more out of them. But I think that if you have the Batpot, this is like they're just gonna complement each other and it's gonna look really nice. I actually wanted to show this picture that I saw not too long ago. I don't know if you can like showcase that real quick. It looks
hold on.
it looks
okay.
It looks that dude, that's such a dope shot. So things like this is like
that with the figure?
Yeah, that's the figure.
Oh,
so I just I think they go together. So if you have that, it's a cop. I'm at a drop right now because I was a little bit disappointed with the head sculpt. I'm not too picky normally, but I wasn't too convinced with it, and I think that kind of pushed me away a little bit on it, especially because I haven't picked up the Batpot, and now I don't want to feel the need to pick up both if I don't necessarily really want that. I thought it would be cool for pictures and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I gotta see some in-hand pictures, some better in-hand pictures. I'll wait for you to get yours. I'm
Yeah,
sure you'll drop
I'll be
a
sending
banger with a 90 mil. So
Yeah.
I'll stick with that, man. And then I'm gonna leave it at a drop for tonight.
Okay. I'll have to bust out the bat pod and everything for this one. This is gonna be really cool. I think this is probably the best the best picture that I think out of all the pictures, or probably I really liked this picture as well. This one was good. But
Yeah.
But let's see what some of the chat is saying before we end this really quick. Let's see. I'm trying to see. Throw the replay of the flag, Joey. Austin copping Catwoman. I know.
Never said it.
I swear. Yes, you did. I swear.
I still don't have a Bale Batman yet. I would never grab her before him.
I'm curious.
Maybe
Austin.
you would, Austin.
Wait,
I don't know.
wait,
Maybe
wait.
you would.
No. Okay, right now, I'll Venmo you $200 if you can show me proof.
Lick my. Okay. Trimble.
Shit, I'm about to Photoshop a text. We're splitting those 200, bro.
Trimble does saying she so would have been benefited from the artisan treatment. No, yeah, you would think that they would have done something a little bit different just for how long we waited for this figure. Kind of like what did you do different? You know, the body. I think that's all, but
Yeah.
still looks good to me. Still looks good to me. Field of Burns, what is up? New name in here. How are you doing? You know, InArt will get on this. I think they will too. Honestly, I feel like they would.
Yeah. J&D too, probably.
Oh shit! I don't even think of J&D as anything anymore, bro. I cannot afford anything from their stuff. Sorry, off topic. Has anyone received their Mark III 2.0 from Sideshow? Yes, I have. A long time ago. I did receive mine a long time ago. So,
Yeah.
This shows advancements in the figure making has made an impact. Her gun looks so plasticky to me, although it is made out of plastic. Yeah, I saw that too. It didn't have much weathering, as you could see on it. Oh well, I guess you can't see because we're in the way. But right here, there's no like weathering or anything. It would look so. I feel like that's something InArt would probably do. Maybe not, because I don't think they really did that with the Joker.
That was a die-cast gun, was it not?
It was die-cast, yeah. So I guess that's a little bit better.
I'm a sucker for that, man.
That pick made me order the Bat Pod.
Yeah.
And, now she can pose like she's doing in this pick. Oh wait, now can she pose like she is doing in this pick is the question. Yeah, you're probably gonna have to.
I'm gonna be waiting for
mess
Joey's
around.
review for that answer.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah, I'm gonna do.
it's gonna determine my
thorough
purchase.
To me, the hairline is hard. Yeah, I can see that. The hairline is a bit abrupt. It does. You can see that. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck. There you go. So yeah, that is pretty hard. Late Bloomer said, "We now live in a post-rooted hair society. Since the implementation of rooted hair, our tastes have upgraded, all in which hurts the perception of this figure." I agree with that 100% because usually we wouldn't see it as shiny as it is right here, and it's pretty shiny and a little plasticky. So I understand that, and we're used to like way crazier hairs. Feel the burns. Pinhead with the dial would be pretty cool. Okay, thank you for being here, late. Thank you for being here, Late Bloomer, bro. Late Bloomer's my boy. He's such an awesome guy. If you guys haven't tuned into his IG, always some cool Spider-Man stuff going on over there, and also Figure Flex Friday. So looks like that's everybody. MB Dyson saying, I still don't really see Catwoman when I look at her. Princess Diaries girl cosplay to me. I guess, yeah, I guess, but
still better than Halle Berry.
Like it's there. Yeah, that's true.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
Let's see. Let me take this off. All right, guys. So
Like this is like number 3, I think, for Catwoman for me. I don't know about y'all, but I think she did a pretty good job.
Bro, I was like, where
Welcome
the
back.
hell did you go?
Bro,
He left just so he can come
We had to
back.
save the multiverse.
Yeah, I had to go cop Catwoman.
Oh, paid her off. Love to see it.
Head looks like a little Barbie like. Yeah, it's because of that
it does a
hair. I
little
feel
bit.
like. Yeah,
does.
I feel like it does. Yeah. Maybe it's one of those in hand things.
I
Yeah,
think it's better in hand.
Because even the
I know-
1.0 in hand, I
Sure it
liked
will.
quite a bit, honestly. So
and they showed the comparison
they
between the two, and you could tell that the newer one's a lot better. So I can only imagine in person. But good talking to you guys. I put a little moving background in the back. I thought that was pretty cool.
Looks dope, dude.
Yeah, I think it's kind of. I think
job,
it's
Joey.
new. I think it's new to StreamYard. Is it Ben? Do you know?
I don't know.
Put in like
honestly.
a moving background. No,
don't know.
because it said new to StreamYard. But anyways,
Your
guys,
little
that's
collector
it.
Joey symbol up in the top there should be your top member badge. Like once somebody's been with you for 2
It
years, they
should,
become an
right.
Iron Joey.
There you go.
An Iron Joey. But there has
Do
been
I
a
get
steady-
privileges of already being an Iron Joey because I made it, or
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you're like the King Iron Joey.
nice?
The King Iron Joey.
Mark L.
I really appreciate you guys coming on again. It's been a big week for Hot Toys. I'm pretty sure that's going to change very rapidly whenever the Chinese New Year comes along, and we're going to be wondering what to talk about. So let's be thankful that we do have things to talk about right now. Like I said, everybody, please hit the like and subscribe button. So I know everybody doesn't like going through like the whole panel. This is probably like the boring part of these shows, but I really want to highlight these guys because these are all awesome guys I feel like you should subscribe to. So let's see, Danny, you got anything coming up? I know you got something coming up, actually. I know you do.
I do. I have something coming up
Yeah.
with two of these fine gentlemen in this chat right now, and also with Jedi's Night Watch next Friday night. We are going to be ranking all Batman Hot Toys figures, and I'm gonna throw a little surprise in there. I ain't gonna say it yet. We're gonna have a lot of
Okay.
fun. Gonna be talking a lot of Batman. It's gonna be mostly chat driven, but also panel chat driven too. So we're gonna be talking with you guys and debating like what is at the end of it top 5 Batman figures, right? If you can only choose 5, almost like a this or that, the rest of them get eliminated. So I'm very excited for that. First stream in I think over 4 or 5 months, so it's gonna be fun.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Copper drop on Thursdays.
Stress.
And I'm also going to be on the movie
yes.
canon on this Sunday. Yeah. Also,
Okay.
yeah.
Awesome.
Can't forget about
Thank
that.
you.
Shout out to movie canon.
I want to do that too. I want to do like a copper drop, like chat driven. I'm just really not good at like without like a certain type of like I guess list of what we're gonna talk about. It's kind of hard
Agenda.
for me to agenda. It's kind of hard for me to go. Austin's really good at that, so maybe Austin can. I know Austin's been wanting to do one of those chat driven shows, so. Maybe we'll do that one day when we don't really have much to talk about, and Austin can.
No,
can lead the
it's
way
more
on
so
that
just like us talking, and then just wherever
Yeah.
that conversation goes, we just keep segueing, and then as soon as somebody in the chat says, "Who win in a fight, Batman or Iron Man?" that's when we kind of change it up and start talking about that.
Yeah.
And then somebody
fun.
else throws out a random movie. Yeah,
Yeah, I need to get used to doing that because I know
It's just like us on a
Night
phone call.
Watch-
Yeah.
Yeah, Jedi's Night Watch does that really good too. Like he'll be able to come up with things like right on the spot, which is I think it's really cool. What about you, Ben? I know you have so much coming up. What do you got coming up you want people to know about?
I have been really busy lately with streaming.
Yeah.
Thank you for the invite again. That was it was a
course.
pleasure joining you guys. Always fun. Always fun.
Yeah.
Today I literally dropped a preview video, my figure preview video thoughts on Han Solo. So a little bit more of a take. I gave it more like 9 minutes versus the 4 minutes I gave here. So left a little on the bone. But we took last Sunday off. Let's Get Nuts because of football, because it was a special game kind of leading into obviously the Super Bowl. So we'll be back with another Let's Get Nuts this Sunday at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We're going to have Shane from 1/6 Figure Focus on there with us, Eddie Money Mendez, and Classy Thomas. So it'll be a fun show. We got lots to talk about. And I've got some interesting warm-up questions for those boys this week as well. Always a little bit funny. If you're interested, we've got the Tough Nut membership over there as well right now with all my fun little emojis. I haven't shown it to anybody yet, but Dean helped me make a Nutbuster yesterday. So we officially have a Ghostbuster Nutbuster badge badge going up, basically. Really fun. So yeah, the Tough Nut membership, $1.99 if you're interested. Come and join us over there with the crew and get some special stuff while you do the Let's Get Nuts stream with us all. No pressure though. Otherwise, we just want people to enjoy it and have fun and come have a laugh with us, right? We don't take it too serious. So.
I know I'm a nut in there. I'm in there.
Yeah, you are, man. Heck yeah, you are. Heck yeah. I love it. And then I'm always on every night, or I should say every Tuesday night with the boys over at Collecting Weekly. Yes. They're some of the OGs. Definitely give them some love if you don't already watch over there. We have a lot of fun together for sure. And then I'll be with the good old Spotchka here soon talking Batman, which I'm really stoked about, as well as the movie canon as well. He graciously invited me to come and chat with him. So I'll be all over the place. But I love you guys and the chat. So thanks for having me back.
Of course. Thank you. Zio.
Man.
Freeze Friday.
Freeze Friday tomorrow, man. I'm actually was setting up the shot before I got on here, so working on a little shot for tomorrow. So Freeze Fridays, post a picture. Mondays unboxings for CO Lounge. This past Monday, I had a few guests, Aaron Collects and Late Bloomer, Yomo, Broke on Toys. So it was a fun little stream.
Great show.
Right after that, appreciate that, man. Right after that, I jumped with Collecting Weekly and I unboxed with them. And then on Tuesdays, the Will Push, and then Thursday, Cop or Drop. And then Saturday, I think we're going to be on Feezy's channel. So I'll be on there with him. And then we'll go from there, man. We'll go from there. But yeah, always a pleasure, Joey. And panel and special guest, Stranger Danger, Mr. Ben Thomas.
Mr. Ben Thomas. Yeah, hell yeah, Stranger Danger now. Freaking nut in disguise. All right.
That's his first name, Nut.
Nut in disguise. 100%. Austin, I know you've been uploading a little bit. Do you have anything else for us, or what?
So I was consistent for a bit. I don't have anything this week for YouTube. I think it's next weekend. So I was given like a media pass for these Comic-Cons all year, and so I'll be filming my time at these Comic-Cons, and I think it's next weekend or the weekend after that that I'll be doing that. So I'll be filming that, but then Instagram post almost every day on there, unbox a new figure every week. So
yeah,
maybe at some point I'll garner the confidence to maybe do a review. Maybe we'll see.
Did one before though.
It was like a vlog style one. Yeah. If anything, it'll be one like that, because I won't ever be able to like replicate. Nor should I try and replicate anything anybody else has done. But I just won't be able to do like the quality that you would be able to do.
In yours though, at the end of the day, it'll be
and that's kind of why I like the vlog style thing. You know, I'm not great with the editing, getting certain shots like a lot of you guys are. You know. So yeah, the vlog style kind of works out for me. May not get like the super big click reviews.
You have the Instagram algorithm in the palm of your hand. I don't know how you do that shit.
Just give me more Walmart vlogs, baby. That's all I need in my life. Just give me Walmart vlogs. Come on, man.
Then you know what? Maybe I'll film a review.
It's time for a new one, bro. It's time.
Maybe I'll film one tomorrow night.
Now, tonight, go to Walmart. Do it.
Oh, speaking of Walmart, 3-to-1 split on stock. Just saying.
Oh yeah. I told us about that. I think I read some of these already. Let me keep going down. Blurred Dad Life is saying she's a eventual cop for me. In the meantime, just waiting for vengeance to arrive.
Hey, real quick, let me do a shameless plug real quick from my boy Juan on the Will Push. He's doing a giveaway for that flare. Has anybody seen Joey's video on the flare? He's gonna be doing a giveaway for the 1/6 scale, I guess, Pattinson Batman. He did an LED flare for it, so he's gonna be posting that very soon. So stay tuned for that. We're gonna be doing that giveaway on Tuesday. So you do have to be subscribed to that, and you'll have to be present for that. So it's gonna be pretty cool. I know Joey did a really awesome video on it. I have not seen the flare yet in person, but I have seen his other work, and it's pretty awesome, man. So pretty cool. So that'll be going live. next Tuesday. Yeah, he got the OG right there.
That's
This is
awesome.
my
So-
OG right here.
Dope.
And
So,
Yeah.
I have it right here because I'm gonna mail it back to him because he wants to give me the final product. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna do. So this
This
is
is
really
some
cool.
real logistic stuff right there, man. Working with
Yeah.
prototypes and stuff. Damn, Joey made it big time.
Oh.
Man, that boy. Yeah, but yeah,
Hey.
Tuesday we'll push. See y'all there.
All right, cool. Love
Joey,
that.
I shared my my nut buster with you there. If you'd like, if you
Where's
guys
it?
want to show it for the
Where-
first
what-
time, I showed it in the
what did-
StreamYard.
in StreamYard. How
Yeah.
do I do it?
You should just be able to present. You should just be able to share what I shared. I think.
Where is it? I don't see. Where should I be looking?
Usually just down below, but if you can't see it, it's.
Oh,
all
here it
good.
is. I see it.
Normally-
I see it.
yeah.
I see it. That's cool. Okay, here I'm.
Nobody's seen it yet. This is the first. The
Oh,
first.
ooh.
view.
Whoa.
Of the nut buster.
Hold on. Let me get everything out the way. Get
I
the
need a
hell out.
T-shirt.
Yeah. Well, they're on
That's-
TeePublic,
Hey,
so I've got a TeePublic link
Okay.
that you can get shirts if you like.
like that
Wait
one.
for sales because the shirts are like not the best quality, I would say, but they're pretty cool. So yeah, this
Bro.
Dean made this one last night. He's as soon as I give the guy an idea, he just runs with it, and he crushed this
Damn.
one. So
That is
Talented,
stupid good.
So
talented,
talented.
dude.
that's dope.
Damn.
funny, eh?
Hashtag Nutbuster.
There you go. Nutbuster. Love to see it.
Everybody hashtag nutbuster.
You should do Ben like Twix did for a while, like left Twix or right Twix, but with the
Heck yeah.
nut people,
I've told any of the I'm giving members the first call if there's any requests. Like let
Put
me
it
know and we'll
put it in the chat real quick. Team left or team right nut?
Oh my god. Oh shit. Joey closing in on 7K. Yes.
That's crazy,
guys.
Joey. You're crushing it, dude.
Yeah. I think it's more because of the shorts.
No, stop
that I
it.
do.
It's
Yes.
because you put out consistent, good quality material. That's what it is.
Yes, that's the shorts. But I should be having a short tomorrow, kind of what you guys are used to. The 1 minute unboxings that I kind of have, that I've been doing, and it's so the main thing that I always say that kind of lifted the channel a little bit with the subscribers is the Venom 1 minute unboxing, and this is going to be kind of a part 2 of that. So because that one got, I think it's like at 650,000 views now, so that one did a lot. So hopefully this one does good as well, because the people that are subscribing really liked that one, so maybe the 2.0 will do good. So it's gonna be fun. But yeah.
Cool.
Nutbusters. Thank you.
Yeah.
Nutbusters. Jose. Oh shit! You could do so much stuff with that.
So many
freaking-
things. So
Yeah.
many things. Yeah.
But anyways, guys, Copper Drop next week. We'll see you there, of course. I'm sorry it went to 2 hours and 30 minutes. I didn't mean it to, but yeah, guys, let me find this and we'll find our way out of here. All right, guys, it's been Collector Joey and friends. We will see you on the next one. Make sure you
Bye,
subscribe
y'all.
to everybody here.
See
See
you
y'all
guys.
later. Peace.